Boom.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Live Connection, we're back here. Yeah, that's an L for Live Connection. Thanks, Jared. Live Connection, back at it again. We're playing more Masks of Nyarlathotep. Jared, can you give us an M and an N for Masks of Nyarlathotep?
Ooh.
It's Jerry's
like
from the upside down east side.
How about 2 C's for Call of Cthulhu?
It's like the hand
There-
shadows.
I'm like a fucking T-Rex. I'm like,
Yeah. I was thinking like the Thriller dance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome back. We're playing more Call of Cthulhu here. Live Connection, come at you. I, as always, am your keeper of secrets. I'm Jack. With me today, I've got Graydon, I've got Jared, I've got Peter. Evan's going to be joining us in a little bit. He's just running a little late, but he's going to be here. Matt is not going to be here tonight, but I've got his character sheet, so no worries on that front. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's
All right.
play some games.
Excellent. Before we start, I'd like to thank American Thanksgiving for making sure Critical Role's not on the air tonight, so I don't have to watch it when I get off. And also, I'm assuming that all of those hundreds of thousands of people who watch at any given moment are just going to flock to us tonight, since where else are you going to get your tabletop role-playing game content on a Thursday?
We're basically the equivalent to them.
Exactly.
Woo!
Our production values
Wow.
are just so high. God, I can't even say it with a straight face. I wish.
I was going to say, how do you feel being compared to Matt Mercer there, Jack?
Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to leave now, so you guys can play your own game.
I wish I was a voice actor.
Right? That'd be a lot
I wish
of
I
fun.
was famous.
No, you don't.
I wish I could get paid to play Dungeons and Dragons.
There you go.
I like that.
I wish I was
slogan.
famous without any of the negative aspects of being famous.
There you go.
And now you're asking too much.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
I don't want anyone digging into my personal life. I just want the fame.
There you go.
But we have to
And
boycott
none of the things that come with
Animaniacs.
it. Yeah. All right. So last time we left off with our last session of Masks of Nyarlathotep, you guys drove up to Massachusetts to go to Harvard University. You stopped in and met with Erica Carlisle and learned a little bit about the Carlisle expedition and what that was all about. You learned a little bit about Roger Carlyle himself and found out about some of the books that were in his library concerning some of those things. Leon went temporarily insane from reading too many of the books all in one sitting.
I lost 7 points of insanity, or of sanity.
He had to be dragged out of the mansion head first. It was quite a display. Nonetheless, you made it back to New York and called it a night, where you agreed, after much deliberation, that England was going to be your next port of call. So we come to on Monday morning. I believe Clyde was planning to go and pick up those books from Erica after getting the proper receipts in order from Carlton Ramsey, who you can also speak to about arranging funds for travel or travel tickets, as he is the principal careholder of the Jesse Hughes Fund, which you so aptly named. So, what would you all like to do on this Monday morning? It's too bad Evan's not here yet, because it's the first Monday that we get to spend with Norman.
Oh,
That's why he's late. He's trying to shorten the amount of
Mondays.
time he has to be here for it.
No,
Mondays.
it's because it's a Monday.
All right. I think you guys all spent the night at Harrison's place, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
what would you like to do this fine Monday morning?
I'd like to wait a week and tell you so I can get some health points back.
Oh yeah.
You make your Constitution roll on Friday, I believe.
Fuck.
Because Friday was when you guys got into the fight at Juju House, so you need to wait a few more days.
So when we travel to London, I'll get like one chance at it, right? Like that's roughly a week voyage.
It
Over a
depends how
week?
long the voyage takes. I've got travel times in one of my
Hmm.
books, so I'll roll, see how long that the voyage is going to take. Typically, the book says a voyage from New York to London takes anywhere from 4 to 9 days.
Okay.
I will
Depending
say,
on sea
yeah,
traffic.
you probably can't get on a ship today because you don't have any tickets booked. You're probably going to have to wait a couple days to get onto a ship. So,
All right, I'm
anyways.
gonna sleep inside for 2 days so I don't go do something that kills me.
Okay, sounds good.
I would like to go visit our friend Carlton and put the necessary papers to work.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll go with Clyde.
Sounds good. That's easy enough to do. You guys make your way to Carlton's office. You easily remember where it is. Kind of central Harlem, if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna go too. I decided
Okay.
I didn't want to.
Oh,
Last minute.
are you sure?
Taking risks.
Halfway down
I'm
the
a risk
hall.
taker.
You
You're like,
might trip on the sidewalk and die.
Hey, don't step on a crack, or you'll fall and
Big-
open up
big-
your hole in your stomach.
You'll
You
break
better be
Leon's
careful,
back.
Jared.
Yeah.
You're Leon. You might trip and set off that shotgun.
Yeah.
No. I put the safety on it. It's fine.
That's
Ah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your way to Carlton's office. As you get to the office, it looks a little bit darker, and it looks like there's nobody around since the last time you were there, which is odd since when you were last there, it was Saturday, which would not be typical office hours. Today's a Monday, so you'd expect a law firm to be open.
Monday blues.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go and knock on the door.
You knock on the door. So no answer.
Is there a window I can look through?
The shades are drawn, but you might be able to give me a spot hidden roll. See if you can make your take a look through like a crack behind the curtains.
Come on, Peter.
Oh baby. That's a hard success.
That's a hard success.
Hard success.
Yes, peeking through kind of the crack at the side, you do see someone moving around in there, but all of the lights seem to be off.
Guys, there's definitely someone in there.
So should we just go in?
You
I'm gonna
guys-
keep knocking. Hey, Mr. Carlton.
Don't scare him away. He might be timid.
Maybe we should look for a back entrance.
I'll go do
Does
that.
everyone want to give me a listen roll after Leon does the initial knocking?
I put stuff into this.
Listen, there you are.
Oh my god! I got an extreme success, Jack. I got a 2.
Okay, an extreme success. Wow, nicely done.
I got a normal success.
I got an extreme success as well.
Wow, 2 extreme successes. That's
The ears
that's
on this
actually-
group.
that's what I ruled in my notes. That is what you would need for this particular thing. So, Clyde and Leon, you hear the familiar sound of the hammer of a gun being cocked back. It's very, very light.
Not another hole!
But after Clyde knocks the second time and announces himself, there's some shuffling behind the door, and eventually it unlocks, and you see the wiry frame of Carlton Ramsey come out from behind the door. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. Come in.
Carlton,
I
what's
heard
the
it.
matter with
Like,
you? You look like shit.
After you all left on the weekends, my secretary and I noticed some strange types lingering around in the street. It looks like they've been watching The Office. I was
Ugh.
worried on someone tried to break in last night as well. I've been too scared to leave. You can see that he's wearing the same clothes that he was wearing on Saturday to the funeral, and looks like he hasn't gotten very much sleep.
Well, maybe we could stay and help our good friend Carlton out.
It's very strange, and he kind of like goes over to one of the windows that looks down onto the street, and like peeks over a blind, and kind of looks out and is like, "I don't see anyone right now, but I've been too worried to leave the office."
What kind of clients you got here? Is this normal behavior?
No, I wouldn't consider it normal behavior. I would consider it abnormal for the circumstances. Um, I will say there are some strange things going on in Harlem between Jackson's death and that building burning down. But, anyways, can I help you with anything?
Yeah, we were here to talk about the account. We need to. We're making a venture, and we've made a bit of a purchase,
Okay,
or
yes,
an agreed purchase.
of course. He kind of goes over to his desk and starts rifling around with papers. He's very sluggish. You can see he's quite tired. As he does that, he sets a revolver down on the table that he had with him.
Ruth, calm down. It's out of his hands.
He had a gun.
Like this one, I like show my shotgun.
My God!
I'm gonna like lean
Just
over to
making
I'm gonna lean
money.
over to Ruth and Klein and be like, I really think we should maybe look into these characters hanging around. Basically, our financer.
What are we gonna do? I don't think we're in the best shape to ambush someone.
Yeah, but I don't think we can afford to lose Carlton.
We'll have a chat. As long as our finances are secure, I'm sure they're not after Carlton.
Well, if they came trying to break into his place, I think it would be worth at least staying the night and staking it out and seeing what kind of characters come around.
You don't know that this is related to what we've been doing.
Yeah, but he's helping us out. Would be worth it to help him, give him return the favor here
I
before we
mean,
head
I
out.
will say, before I took you on as my clients, my beneficiaries, I suppose, there weren't strange men hanging around my office building. That happened exactly after you left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ruth. It just so happens I think I might have something to do with this.
Oh.
Listen, I don't know exactly what trouble Jackson roiled himself up in, but it seems like you folks might have gotten yourself into the same. Now, for Jackson's sake, I'm still willing to help you, but I won't do very much good if I'm dead.
Well, Carlton, don't. We'll help you out here. We'll see if we can catch these shady characters of yours.
I would appreciate that. Now, you said you needed to withdraw some funds from the account.
Yeah.
All right, and how much are you looking to take out?
That's what I don't know. I don't know how much
Uh,
did I think. I want to say like 600 is what we agreed upon from the
You
books.
agreed on 700 with Erica for all 4
700.
books.
Okay. Then we need 700, as well as we're looking to book passage for the 5 of us to London.
All right. I can certainly get that sorted out for you. Would you like to sail first class? It's expensive, but to London it's not as bad as it would be to elsewhere in the world.
I wouldn't mind that. As I like, I wouldn't
What-
mind
what-
being treated a little nicer
what-
after.
We have a
What's the
lot of
cost difference?
traveling to do.
What's how much? What's the difference between first class and economy?
So well, economy is going to be like dirt cheap. I've got the exact breakdown here. So I think A first class ticket is the book rules it as $30 per day.
Per day.
Yeah. Cost of a one-way first class ticket on a passenger liner. Multiply the days traveled by $30. So a New York to London trip would be minimum $120 per person to a maximum of $270 per person, depending on how long the trip is.
Well,
And economy is
Steerage, multiply the days traveled by $9.
so most it would be is $81 per person.
Yeah.
I say economy. I see no. We're not going to be flying. We're not going to be traveling first class this entire trip.
Flight.
Why? Sorry, that's a crazy notion I
Oh.
have.
Oh my god. We can't possibly fly that distance.
it's an idea that I have.
I mean, you could always go second class.
My God.
And what's the price there?
I wasn't expecting a third option.
It's second class is half of whatever the first class option is.
Let's do
So
second
minimum,
class.
yeah,
I
minimum
wouldn't mind a little bit.
$60.
Considering we're going to be on the road for quite some time, I wouldn't mind a little bit of comfort on our journeys.
You also have $50,000 to work with.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to spend more on these fucking books than we would have on our goddamn trip.
What if we get to Kenya and we have to like hire a small mercenary army or something?
Please, please. This is a U.S. dollar exchange we're talking about here.
Hire small how's Carlton gonna write that off for tax purposes? It's like,
That's why
right,
we have
so,
him.
Labor? They got
Casual
to
labor?
Kenya. Funny thing is, they got to Kenya and they had to fund some mercenaries. I don't know how to get a receipt for that, but
Oh, we're going through one of the major mercenary incorporates that happen
of
all over the
course, of course,
Yeah.
my mistake.
They're the middleman.
world.
Mercenaries are us.
Mercenaries for us.
There you go.
What's going on with Evan?
I
here?
would be. What? Evan,
Evan's.
show yourself.
I wonder if he can hear us. Yeah.
Get out of that glass of OJ.
Oh.
Get into our lives.
Oh,
Oh no.
Did you just see that?
What was
Yeah,
that? What'd that say?
say? Ah!
oh, there he is.
He's so white. He's glowing.
Can't hear.
Can't
him.
hear you.
Positively radiant.
We can't hear you, Evan. See, just like Critical Role.
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on, let me send a message.
I was genuinely surprised to hear about that second class, though. I didn't expect that.
Well, if we've learned anything, we gotta expect the unexpected. No.
All right.
It's because
Man,
it's a
Mondays,
Monday.
am I right? Yeah.
Man, I was just about to ask him for the sanity roll, but I can't hear him. So, all right. So,
There,
Hey.
you
there
are.
we go.
there he is. There he is. How's it going, Evan?
Man,
Oh.
he's not.
You can't hear
We
you
lost him
anymore.
again.
Can't hear me?
Oh, there.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
there
go.
it is. There it is.
It's delayed.
Am I delayed?
Yeah.
We had a series of unfortunate events.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Some books fell over and it somehow unplugged our entire internet.
Man.
That's how
The
you
Put the
internet's so
router somewhere
fragile.
else. Yeah.
This is the Mondays.
Yeah.
No, Evan's really actually angry
Well,
about the Mondays.
Yeah. Now, Norman, now that you're here, would you like to make a sanity roll for me?
I've been rolling sanity all day.
All life, one would say.
Ooh, it's not gonna be good. Keeper. It's not gonna be good. Yeah, I failed that.
You fail.
Failed it.
Did we say? I don't think I set what the penalty is for failing a sanity roll on
On a
your
Mon-
Mondays.
On a Monday. I don't
Uh,
know what happens.
let's call it 1d6. That's enough to give you a bout of madness potentially, but it's not enough to like, destroy your sanity. That's going to be 5 points of sanity damage, and that is going to trigger a bout of madness.
Uh-oh. It's a bad Monday.
It's a
Very
very
bad
bad Monday.
I'm gonna need one of these.
There you go.
All right.
Monday, meaty Mondays.
Oh, I always forget what fucking page everything's on. These books are massive. Let's see here.
You really get a good field of view of my room. Every corner.
You get the full picture.
Yeah, you're
And
not
there's-
hiding anything from us.
I am. I hide everything.
Yeah, Jared's entire background is black. So where
And
you guys
red.
at right now?
We're at
We're
Carlton's
visiting our
house.
friend. Yeah,
Our
Carlton.
business, sorry.
Our business, our financial backer.
Oh, so we haven't left for London yet?
Oh, no.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, my bad. Norman, I first need you to make an intelligence roll. You still take the 5 points of damage, but whether or not you if you succeed or fail on this intelligence roll, this is the one that you want to fail on. Actually,
I want to fail.
yeah, because if you fail this, it means you've repressed the effects of the whatever's making you insane.
Well, unfortunately, Norman is pretty smart, so I definitely got an extreme success.
Okay, so. So, your temporary insanity is going to last 10 hours. I rolled a 10 on a d10. And you become very, very violent for 2 rounds.
Oh, God.
Like you have a bloodlust. You are so pissed off that it's Monday that you are going to lash out at anything and everything around you.
No. Just as we're about to try to help Carlton out, we're gonna get another fucking
Wait,
conflict.
so that lasts for 2 hours, but my temporary insanity lasts for 10?
Yes.
What's my temporary insanity then?
So you're temporarily insane. After the bout of madness wears off, you can go back to normal. But any sanity loss that happens today will trigger another bout of madness for the next 10 hours.
All right.
So
Where are we?
We'll just back things up a little bit.
Where's the room?
As you guys wake up this morning, Norman goes fucking buck wild. He's breaking shit in Harrison's apartment. He's punching the drywall. Matilda's scared. He like slaps you guys around a little bit for like 20 seconds, and then he's fine.
Norman, what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry. It's just I can't do Mondays.
I hate Mondays.
You didn't have to abuse us because it's Monday, Norman.
It's
There's
something- there's just something not right in my head when it's a Monday.
I-
Funny, hey? Because the Monday's a human construct, but somehow I'm hardwired in to just relive these horrible experiences I've had.
They only happen on Mondays?
It only happens on Monday.
Is that why you punched poor Harrison in the nuts?
Ruth, Leon, and Clyde, could you each of you roll a D100 and tell me what you get?
I got a 22.
22.
29.
Sorry, what'd you get, Ruth?
I got a 43.
43. Norman, would you like to make a fighting brawl check against Ruth this morning, please?
Oh, lovely.
Since she got the highest roll.
Thank God it wasn't me.
How do
If it
I
was
do
me-
that again? Is there an actual fighting?
Roll a D100
Knocks Leon out and he's done. He's dead.
and check it against your fighting brawl skill.
I failed.
You failed?
Root slaps him back.
Yeah, Ruth can fight back if she wants
I'm
to.
just gonna dodge. I am
Okay.
honestly I didn't know Norman was capable of this much anger.
Okay. All right. So that's the scene this morning. Now we're gonna roll forward. We're at Carlton's office. You guys are deciding how much money you're gonna take out of the fund for
I can't wait
travel
to get fucking
expenses.
beat up again by an old man.
All right. So what did you guys decide on for
Second
tickets?
class.
Second class?
Second
Yeah.
class.
What's the
Okay.
point? Let's just go second class.
All right, second class. I will calculate the cost of second class tickets once I roll to see how long you guys are going to be at sea. But I'll keep track of all the money that's left in the account.
Sweet.
Oh.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, don't worry. Since I'm playing Carlton and Carlton handles the fund, I will
It's like
I will do all the math associated with that. All right. As Carlton kind of, all right, well, here's the necessary receipts for your purchase today. And if you would be so kind as to escort me to a ticket office, I can get you all sorted with tickets to London.
Why are you giving us the receipts? Aren't you supposed to have the receipts?
Erica needs a copy of the receipt to as well. Or sorry, he's relinquishing the funds to you, so you have the $700 you need for the books, and then yeah, or however it is, the banknotes, the checks, however money works in 1925, it's different from today. Nobody has it like just a debit card. You can't just Venmo Erica Carlisle the $700 for her antique books.
I'll e-transfer.
I would
you.
like
Yeah.
Leon to be the inventor of tap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just wait till you subscribe to Eric Carlisle's OnlyFans.
You know how he came upon creating tap, Peter, is he realized that as a professional assassin, he needed to get things done quickly, get things bought quickly. And what happened? Who needs to put in their debit card? It takes forever. It's 10 minutes. I could be escaping a crime scene.
This sounds like a
haven't
YouTube
you
sponsorship.
You haven't
didn't want any
invented the
finger-
debit card. You're just inventing tap. All right.
Yeah.
No, see what
You're waiting for
Leon,
somebody else to come along with the card.
what Leon did was he put the crazy wooden mask on, and it gave him visions of the future. A black goat died in line at Starbucks, and it was like, "There's a faster way to do this." Anyways, now if you would be so kind to escort me to a ticket office, I can get you all sorted for your trip to London. But I do not feel safe leaving my office alone.
We shall
He goes-
so kindly escort you.
He goes and picks up his revolver as well and tucks it away. Also, Harrison is not here at the moment because
He's
I don't feel like
trying
I don't feel
He's
like
fixing
playing
the
this character.
drywall.
That's
Yeah,
He's
what I
fixing the
said.
drywall
Yeah,
that.
he's-
No,
He's
his
consoling
betrothed was
Matilda.
His betrothed, Matilda, was too traumatized from Norman's outburst this morning, so he stayed behind to console her.
How often
Yeah.
are these outbursts?
every Monday.
We'll see.
No, like how often is he gonna abuse us in the next couple hours?
Well, his
It
violent
depends.
his violence is over,
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but he's temporarily insane for 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, are you guys gonna head to the ticket office?
Yep.
Yeah, we might as well all go.
So, Carlton picks his gun up off the table and puts his jacket on, and you all make your way out into the street.
Hey, Carlton, just if you see anybody you recognize while we're out and we're walking, you give us a tug. You let us know.
Oh, yes, I will certainly do that.
We should have a code word, like fish.
fish.
Fish?
All right.
How about Monday?
You can tell that Carlton is exhausted. He is completely exhausted from staying up the past couple of days and like barely getting any sleep. So much so that there are times when you almost have to like catch him as you're walking down the street because he's like falling asleep as you're walking, and he's not keeping an eye out for anything.
I'm gonna lean into him and be like, "Okay, Carlton, we're staying with you tonight so you can get some sleep, man, because you're falling apart."
What? Oh, yes, of course. He rolled a fumble on his check there. He rolled a 100 on the D100.
Oh God, what's
Why?
He's having a rough
just
day.
Bring him back to Harrison's.
Like now, you're saying?
No. After the tickets.
Oh,
Let's just
I
take
would
it.
I would like I don't know if Harrison necessarily wants us to. I was gonna say I kind of want to find out who these people are that are watching Carlton, and I feel like the best way to do that is to
use him as bait.
no
Since when?
watch over his house.
I must have missed something. Who's watching Carlton?
Well, Carlton almost shot us as we tried to knock on his door, so
Oh my God, I must have missed that. Must have been
You did.
off
You-
my own world. Inside my head, like, damn, I hate Monday.
You really hate Mondays.
Norman rolled a fumble on hearing, so he just heard something else way off in the distance.
Carlton,
All right.
you have my word. Nothing bad is gonna happen to you while we're standing right here.
As we
Uh,
walk,
I'm gonna like lean
Thank
over.
you.
I'm gonna lean over to Carlton and be like, "You do have, home insurance and
Yeah.
business insurance, right?"
He kind of like mumbles out a response that you think is yes. As you're
We already
walking,
gave
could
him
I
boat
could I
insurance.
get spot hidden checks from everyone? Carlton already fumbled his spot hidden check. So
I got a 30.
I'm
what
gonna
is that?
roll-
Is that a hard
I got
success?
a. Sorry, on spot hidden. That is I tied my I have a 30 in spot hidden, so I think I failed.
That's a regular success. Oh, you have
Oh,
a
is it?
30 in spot hidden. Yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah, because you have to get it below it, right? You can't
Yeah.
match it. Yeah, so I failed.
Okay.
I also
Um,
failed.
I also failed.
I'm
Okay.
installing a Norman Monday special on himself. All rolls are with disadvantage on Monday.
You mean
Wow.
with a penalty die?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
see,
this. I love that
self-imposed.
I
Yeah, I
love
was
that
gonna
Evan's
say.
willing to shoot himself in the foot.
Okay, I got a 7, and then so now I have to roll penalty die. So I rolled a double again, right?
Yeah.
Man, I would have had a critical success there. Monday, Moody Monday, and that is a fail.
Oh,
Wait
Fail.
a second, that might be a really bad fail.
fuck.
97. Fumble.
Fumbled.
How do you go from two polar opposites?
Oh,
Evan, you couldn't come up with that idea after we did this. You had to do it now.
So that rage from this morning boils up a little bit again, Norman. Can I get everyone to make another roll on a
Fuck.
D100?
No! I got a 92!
I got
I
an
got-
86.
I got a 16.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
okay.
rolling.
Oh no, I don't need you to do it, Norman, because you're the one who's punching somebody.
I just rolled a nat 1.
A nat 1?
Yeah,
I'm fucking
for your
dead.
punch?
Yeah. But I gotta roll
So-
disadvantage.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
No,
Thank
Evan.
please.
Against Leon, because he
no.
rolled a 92.
Knock him out.
One
Lucky
punch
I-
man.
Put
You're
him
lucky, bro.
You're gonna-
Guess what? I just rolled it.
You rolled.
Oh my god. Oh, this isn't good. That's not good.
This is awesome. Fucking Norman's gonna punch Leon and he's gonna fall into traffic.
Oh, I knocked my cord out. Leon,
It's like
Leon,
Assassin's Creed.
Leon, do you dodge? Do you attempt to dodge?
Can I? I got like a 96.
Well, you can dodge or fight back, but you need to.
All right, I'm gonna
beat
try.
Evan's extreme success.
I'm gonna try to dodge. I got an 82.
Oh, buddy. Oh, it's an extreme success. That does full damage. With fists, that's 1d3. So that's 3 points. That's all you- Oh.
Oh my.
Okay, ready? This is
How would you like to kill him?
This is how
Norman.
it plays out. I'm looking around the street trying to like keep my eye out, and I'm just like, I can't see anything.
You just fucking donkey punch Leon in the back of the head.
So
I should have stayed in the house for 2 days.
okay, so Norman is like really pissed off. The snow is blowing and it's a little bit windy. And Norman, it's a Monday. You haven't been to see your Mary in a couple of days. You're a long way from home. Your friend Jackson just died. It's one of the worst Mondays you've had in a while. And the rage from this morning just builds up inside you. And you just take one big haymaker to the back of Leon's head. And Leon, you feel the punch, and you immediately go black on the concrete.
My health hit 0. What do I do?
You're unconscious. You still have a major wound.
I still am major.
So, what's the dex order? Wait, okay.
Oh no.
Everyone's dexterity.
Oh, Leon!
My dexterity?
Yeah.
45.
Mine's
45.
55.
Leon, what's your dex?
Mine's 50.
50. Norman, what's your dex?
55.
Okay. So Ruth and Norman have the same dex. So Leon is on the ground in front of you dying.
Ah, Norman, what are you doing here?
So
Leon?
you can try to. Time's ticking. The round is going. You got a couple seconds here.
I want to use the first aid. First aid.
Okay. Okay. Roll for it.
I failed.
All right, can I come to my senses and use first aid on
Yeah,
Leon?
it wasn't even a bout of madness. You just punched him because you were angry. You could.
I succeeded, but I gotta run with my penalty dice.
Hang on. Carlton might be able to do something.
The barely conscious man.
Okay, it's okay. I succeeded. I got first aid, 50, and I rolled a 33. I rolled 13 the first time.
Okay. All right, Leon, you have 1 hit point. Oh, holy shit!
You know, Jack, when we rolled my other character and you said, well, hopefully we won't have to use it,
Oh,
I didn't think it would be Norman.
that would be the best first death in this campaign ever. Like, oh, it wasn't a creepy cult. It was Norman.
God, Peter, you had to have, like, fucking
But
stream
he's
tagged that.
he's got a major wound. So every hour, if you need to administer first aid, if you don't get a medicine check to stabilize him. And you know what the worst part is about all of this? This entire fucking time, you all failed your spot hidden rolls. So
That's right.
there's a fucking cult down the back alley right next to you that I planned. So you all look to your immediate right during this kerfuffle, and the tall, shaved head black man who you saw in the street the other day with 2 of his cultists are just standing there befuddled that you just knocked out one of your own people.
Oh, yeah, we're crazy, man. Don't fuck with us.
Clyde, do you want to
They
make
took him out of his home for the weekend, and this is what happened.
Don't
Clyde,
wanna what?
did you were crazy, man? Did you actually say that?
That would be intimidating. I'm not very good at it.
Am
But,
I unconscious right now on the ground?
but fuck it. Yeah, in terms of a panic, I would probably say that.
You're conscious.
Oh, I'm conscious
Barely.
now, laying on the ground. What the fuck, Nor?
You don't even know it was me. You just fell down black.
It was
All
Norman.
right, I'll rephrase that. What the fuck just happened?
Leon, I got a
Leon, you
little,
slipped and fell.
Oh,
I got a little carried away in the emotion of the day, and I may have punched you in the back of the head.
holy!
Oh, I'm gonna be like holding my head, like I think I'm hemorrhaging in my brain. I can't tell though. I just feel
That's
pressure.
Okay, Leon. I
Hey,
did first aid on you. You're gonna be all right.
Hey guys, I think we got problems.
All right.
Oh, I was not. Okay, can we pause for one fucking second? Just holy fuck! You guys.
The best part about that is that was 100% Evan. Evan was like, "Oh, I'm gonna self-impose this thing on myself," and then everything went from there.
Like you couldn't. That was perfectly the exact amount of health points I had. I could not believe.
Yeah. That's.
Evan fucking just butterfly effect changed the timeline there. He could have seen the cult down the aisle, but no, he decided to punch Leon instead.
Oh,
That anger
I'm
could have
sorry.
been redirected towards so many better things.
I'm. That is so funny.
Oh,
I've never had
fucking-
anything.
I love this game. You know what? Even though I almost watched my character die before my eyes, I fucking
Well,
love this.
Here's the good news for you then, Jared. You're about to fight 3 cult members in a back alley.
Can you paint the picture for me, Jack? I thought we were walking like down the street.
You are.
Like
They were hiding in an alley along the street that you were walking down, but the one guy had a really good stealth roll. They were going to ambush you as you walked past, but instead Norman punched Leon's lights out in front of the alleyway where I was planning the ambush to happen. So now the 5 of you are fighting 3 cult members.
Are there people or like regular Joe on the street? Is it like we're in New York still? So
It's a bit of a side street. It's like not very busy right now.
okay.
Am I still lying on the ground, or can I stand up before we start combat?
No, we are in combat.
Oh, goody! I'm laying prone. Ruth, help!
Uh-oh, guys. This is a pickle.
I think I'm the only one in a pickle.
Yeah. Talk about your classic Monday.
I'm gonna fucking Jack. If I get out of this, I'm now turning to the same thing. I hate fucking Mondays. I died on a Monday.
Yeah.
Can we?
No shit. Okay.
Like we don't have to do merch or anything, but I really want us to make a custom shirt of like Mondays and then like somebody punching somebody else in the back of the head.
Just another Monday.
Oh. Okay. So
magic Monday.
Norman and Ruth, you have dexes of 55, right?
Yeah.
Nice high five.
On my screen, you guys high fived the
Oppositely,
towards
yeah.
in the same direction. Yeah, you're just high fiving in the same direction.
Oh shit. That's
Like
because
that?
mine's mirrored. Mine's mirrored.
No, switch it, Peter. Switch. There you go. Ah, that's better.
Yeah.
Leon, you have a dex of 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Clyde, you've got a dex of 40?
45.
45.
You think they would have left us alone if he had killed Leon in front of them?
They would
I
have
think
just
they're being
swooped in.
intimidated.
even for the cult of the bloody
So-
tongue, they're like, that's fucked up, man.
Just-
We wouldn't
yeah.
even go.
So just to set the scene, you guys were walking down the street to the ticket office. Norman is overcome with rage and grief, punches Leon in the back of the head, knocks him out. You all look, holy shit, there's a cult right there. And now it's time to do battle.
Oh, and I fixed him up quickly first, and then it's time to do battle.
Yes.
Speed run first aid, then turn to fight.
How
Oh,
far away are they?
that killed me inside.
They're like less than 20 feet away from you.
Ugh.
Oh,
I
goody.
don't think I have any fighting.
Everyone make a circle around me, please, till I get
I
to
was
my
gonna
feet.
say I'm gonna pick up Leon and I'm just gonna say run.
What are the chances that I have a machete right now?
Not good.
Wait, let's toss fucking what's his face and get out of here.
You want
No, we're
to
not.
abandon Carlton?
We're not abandoning
He's a money
Carlton.
man. How are we gonna access our funds?
We don't need funds. We'll be fine.
Uh,
Oh wait, we have to
Holy
do
shit.
things in current order, don't we?
Mhm.
we sure do.
I think I have a higher
Wow.
dex than you graded.
Hmm Everyone does. My dex is not great.
I'm shocked. I did not see this coming, boys. I think whenever we come to sit down and play Call of Cthulhu, I think I've got a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. And every time we do it, something crazy happens.
And
Oh.
usually revolves around Norman. I don't understand.
Oh,
A little part of me wanted you to die.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can
okay.
agree with that.
oh, yeah, absolutely. I thought that would have been hilarious.
Okay, so question, Jack. If Evan
Yeah.
had failed
Mhm.
and Carlton had failed, theoretically,
Mhm.
I would have had no chance to roll for anything. I would have just died.
You have to make a Constitution check, and if you fail it, you die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
there-
that's
there's
not
two
great
gates.
because I'm not very high. I'm not. What would be the
Very
proper word? for that?
constitutional?
Constitutional. Yes.
So, after reeling from what they just saw, the really tall, slender guy with the shaved head outstretches his arm and says, "The bloody tongue sends its regards," and he's going to cast a spell.
What?
Oh dang.
Oh no!
Can he cast a spell that doesn't hurt me?
Peter, give me the.
He's casting the spell on Carlton.
Oh,
cool.
Oh no, not Carlton!
Not the money
Ruth,
man.
jump in front of Carlton!
Can this be like a Sarah Jessica Parker spell and not the other two?
What?
What?
He's casting Freaky Friday. He's gonna switch bodies with Carlton.
Whoa!
God.
Wow.
Misses. He does a fumble, transforms into someone else on the street.
Our lawyer becomes a cult member.
Oh yeah, that's
More
gonna work.
than
So,
enough. No.
so you watch as this man reaches his arms out, and Carlton begins to like clutch his chest and sputter and cough, and like it looks like he's holding his like right where his heart would be, and it looks
Oh.
like he's struggling to breathe.
No!
I want to attack the man.
I want to
It's
also
not-
attack the
it's
man.
not your turn yet.
I want to attack the man.
And that's
Save him,
uneffective.
Ruth! Save him!
Just crush the heart right with a spell.
Kalima.
Kalima.
Graydon, we need to stop saying the same shit.
I should watch those movies again.
Oh,
Great.
great movies.
Excellent movies.
Ooh.
No,
That does. I don't
that's
like.
it. No,
when
I'm
Jack
gonna
says
say
that.
that's a good thing for us. I'm gonna say that's a good thing for us. Maybe
Yeah,
he
I
just rolled
choose to
poorly.
disagree.
It's not one of us, so it's all right.
I think
Yeah,
he's
there you
just he's staring into the soul of Leon, going oof.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of stuff.
Almost. I almost fell backwards on my ball. That could have been a KO for Leon and Jared at the same time.
The ultimate attack. Leon's been in a rough shape for a long time now, it feels like.
I started off so strong. We're in Peru. I fucking dominated that shit. And then when I Spider-Maned out the window, and then after that, everything
It
went to
was
shit.
all downhill from there.
New York is
All
not your
right.
city.
It's a good thing we're going on vacation.
Carlton
Maybe.
is paralyzed from the spell that's being cast on him. So he was next in the initiative order, so he can't do anything this round. Ruth, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Do I have to like put my lion gloves on? Is that like an action I have to take, or can I just assume those are now on?
Do you have them with you?
I have them under my weapons, so I assume I have them with me.
All right. If I will say if you've got them with you, then I will allow it.
Okay, well, I want to rush the guy casting the spell and attack him with the lion claws.
Okay. Sounds good. So that is going to be a fighting brawl.
Good. Hey, that's a hard success.
Okay. He is going to attempt to fight back. Even though he's casting the spell, he's going to try and like dodge out of the way and fight you.
Oh, that's a big brain.
I like that Evan can't do both at the same time.
It's too complicated.
Oh,
Um,
I'm sorry, Evan. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
He's got to
No,
go
he's
train.
practicing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he also got a hard success on the fighting back, but you are the initiator, so you win draws in that case. So
Ayo.
so it's 1d4, so it's 2d4 damage I think for the claws, if I'm not mistaken. 1d4 plus 1d4.
That's a 2
Okay,
and a 4, so 6 damage.
6 points of damage.
That's solid. That's some good work.
I feel like this guy's got max. He's a big boy.
That's a lot of damage, actually. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That is it's not half of his max HP, so he doesn't have to make a con roll. But he does stop casting the spell, so Carlton kind of gasps for a moment, and then the air comes back into his lungs, and he's looking better now.
Good.
Slightly.
Good.
He doesn't get his turn, does he?
No, he lost his turn because
no,
he's
that's
paralyzed.
what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Carlton's too fast.
It is now generic cultist's turn.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And there's
man,
2
battle
generic
number 1.
cultists? Or 1? 2.
2.
Okay, that's what I thought.
2, because you have the big boy and then you have the 2 guys with him.
Okay.
So you notice that there's a generic cultist that you haven't seen before who's about to act, and there's the last guy who you saw in Jackson Elias's hotel room a few days ago who you haven't gotten yet.
Oh.
Those are the 3 people who are attacking you.
Shit,
Okay.
there's an unknown. An unknown is never a good thing for us.
So you can see the generic cultist number 4, who's the profile that I'm using for this generic cultist, had like a pistol at the ready, but he watches Ruth like come up and he takes one of the cult's long like sacrificial knives and charges at Ruth, and he's gonna make a fighting brawl attack against you.
Whoa.
Hey, yo!
Not very
Ruth,
sacrificial.
if I recall, you're not in too
Not
great a
very
shape either to take a.
I have the lion
Why
claws!
are we fighting?
Because they
that's going
jumped us! Okay, well,
that's going to be
We
a
could've
hard
ran.
that's a hard success against you, Ruth.
Ruth, you can do it. Ruth, you can do it.
All right, you can fight back or dodge.
I'm gonna fight back.
Okay.
Come on.
Ruth is aggressive today.
Oh, that is a fail. That is a fail.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Okay.
That's a fail. That's a yeah.
So
Fumble.
as he
No, not a fumble.
as he comes up to you and with this big upwards swing with the knife, it does
Oh,
You got
gosh.
lucky. 1 point of damage.
Good work, Peter. Good work.
Woo! See, I told you I can take 1 dagger. 2 daggers, we'll see, but 1 dagger.
Norman, it is your turn.
Norman, go take out some of that fucking rage on someone else that's not your ally.
So, Carlton, I'm
Mhm.
gonna take his gun from him because he's not doing anything useful at the moment.
Carlton, give it to him. He's gonna hurt you if you don't.
Yeah, you can use your action to make a. Oh God, what would that be? Give me a spot hidden check or
Well, I saw
Sorry,
you
wouldn't
did
that
it.
be more of a sleight of hand thing?
Yeah, that's kind of more a sleight of hand thing.
Wait,
it's-
is he gonna fight me for this? Because I
No,
thought he was
no.
paralyzed.
He was paralyzed. He's good now, but you can probably get his gun from him if you
Oh.
look for it.
Maybe it's better in his hands.
Ruth
Um,
sweats.
Yeah, so I'll say you can try and just like take it from him physically, or you can ask him for it.
I'm gonna ask him for it.
Okay. That's going to be either a fast talk or a persuade roll, or a charm roll. Charm, fast talk, or persuade, your choice.
I'll do a charm roll.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one I wanted you to pick.
Fail.
Carlton is just clutching his chest, and like it looks like whatever just happened really knocked the wind out of him. He does not respond at all, and that's going to be your turn.
Well, you better
Try-
use that damn thing,
Oh,
Carlton.
boy.
Leon,
I'll be back.
Hey,
it is your
I'd like
turn.
to- I'd like to stand up, please.
Okay. Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Okay, and I'd like to take my shotgun out of my awesome trench coat,
Okay.
and I would like to get within. Can I move within 10 yards of any of them so I don't shoot Ruth?
So you can definitely get within range. If you're firing at them, it's firing into a melee battle, so you're going to have a penalty die for that.
What about the third guy that hasn't gone yet?
Yeah, you could shoot at him without a penalty die.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. If I get within 10 yards of him, so I can do max damage.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that. They were really close to you guys down this alleyway.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at him with my fucking shotgun.
Okay.
Bang bang. All right, so that'd be a firearms rifle, shotgun.
Okay.
right.
He is going to duck for cover, which is basically how you dodge a firearm attack. So you get another penalty die on top of that.
Okay, so I got a hard success on that one, so I have to re-roll it again, all of it.
Just a penalty die, so you just re-roll the 10 die.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, he needs to make a dodge roll first.
Okay.
So his dodge is his dodge skill is oh no, he got an 86. So he doesn't dive for cover in time.
All right. And then my shotgun at 10 yards get 4d6 damage.
Woo!
Yep, that's correct.
All right. Time to get all the d6s out. Work together, boys. All right, I did 15 points of damage.
Is that man even left? Is he?
So you see that he was getting ready to join the fight, and he's dead now.
Leon may be close to death, but he is the death bringer.
Yeah, that scared you, Ruth. Clyde, it is now your turn.
I want to run to an edge of the alley. So I have some portion of cover, and I want to
Okay.
swing my fuck, what do I have? Smith and Wesson around the corner and start firing away as best I can at someone.
Okay, who are you firing at?
Let's go for the big fuck.
Okay, sounds good. So, penalty die because he's in melee combat with somebody. How many are you just firing one shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna fire one, see how it goes.
Okay.
This is the whole hidden claw thing over again, Peter. You know what happened to Uthal with hidden claw.
This is with a disadvantage? Or
With
a penalty die, sorry?
one penalty die, correct.
He fumbles. I don't want that bullet hitting me.
Man, that first one's really good. The second one, I will use my 4 points of luck to make it a success.
Okay. Sounds good. So, he already fought back this turn, so he can't even try and dive for cover. So that's going to hit him.
Fuck yeah. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Take that, spellcaster.
You guys made fun of my shotgun when I bought it and put it in my trench coat. You fuckers.
And then you fell on it when you got knocked out. You have a bruised testicle.
Both are bruised, thanks for...
That's 2 penalty dice then.
He's got a constitution of 100, so it's basically impossible for him to fall unconscious from taking damage. But he did have to make a constitution check to see if he stayed conscious, and he did. But he's looking very, very hurt.
Point your magic fingers at someone else.
What those fingers do.
It is now his turn.
Flee.
Flee. I think if we've learned anything from these guys is they don't really flee.
No, they really don't.
They're cultists.
It doesn't matter how much we fuck them up, they don't flee.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
Uh-oh.
I need to consult the rule book.
Uh-oh.
Good sign.
You know what? It's fine. I'm not even worried.
Ruth, there's only 2 possibilities that are going to happen right
Because we are at the top of initiative, and it is now his turn.
It's fine. What could he possibly do?
now. Ruth, he can either kill me or kill you. That's what
That's-
he's
Can he be powerful enough to kill an entire party at once?
Not an entire party. Half a party? Potentially.
We forgot we didn't check above us. There's actually a swinging stone that now he's gonna drop on us.
I just
Those are
accepted
his
my
best-
death.
Those are his best friends we squished down there.
His final words are, "Now you know what it feels like."
No, his final words were regards from the bloody tongue, bro.
True.
Norman's got real hip
Norman's
since
got a
he,
good one-liner ready to if he kills someone.
After you're done politely asking for a weapon.
Yeah.
Damn, he can't do that. That would have been cool if he could.
Oh,
He's probably got his ult charged. He's gonna press Y to win.
Die.
That would be devastating in an alley.
that would be.
So, Clyde, he is very, very pissed off at you for doing that. Because you hurt him quite bad.
I'm around the
No.
corner though. You can really just see my right arm
Mark,
and like
he
the
didn't
corner of
notice
my
me.
eye.
He didn't notice me explode his friend into nothing. Whew.
These cultists are rather self-serving.
Yeah.
So,
As they serve an omnipotent being.
well, Clyde, could you make a power roll for me?
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's new.
sure. Oh, baby.
A triple.
I got an extreme success.
Nicely done.
I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's an extreme success.
You actually beat him. He was trying to cast a spell to like kick your ass, and
Fuck your
it didn't
spells.
work.
Thank God, his turn's
Do you,
wasted.
do you guys want to know what my power is? Because it's super low. It's 35.
His is 85, and he rolled a 20.
Ugh.
He
Wow.
he almost had an extreme success, in which case he
Ooh.
would have beat you.
Ooh.
So he like kind of tosses his hands up in frustration, and things are not looking good for him right now.
Ruth,
Magic
punch him.
doesn't work. It's fake.
Carlton is going to use his turn to run away.
Yeah, honestly smart. Yeah, Carl, good choice, Carl.
Where's he?
So Ruth, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna finish the big boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
Come on.
I failed.
You failed. He's going to fight back.
He's
I
gonna
regardless.
finish you.
No, I thought it was over. It was kind of just like.
Yeah, that's going to be a success for him.
Oh, Ruth, you should have gotten out of there. You have 2 of them on you.
It's fine. It's fine. He ready to fuck-
Go on.
So you take 4 points of damage as he you swing wide with the lion claws, and he kind of punches you back.
So that
really
was
quickly.
that was a good punch because I'm now unconscious.
No, Ruth.
Do you have a major
No.
wound?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You know what the
Ruth?
shitty thing about this is? I'm the next closest person to them, and now the fucking other guy's gonna come after me.
I just had to miss.
Wait, are you unconscious because you went to 0 or because it was a big hit?
I went to 0.
So you're dying.
No, because she doesn't have a major wound.
Oh. Dope.
Sorry. Just looking
No
at something here.
worries.
I'm disappointed in you, Dice.
How often have you said that?
I keep
That
telling
roll,
them.
Peter, is the equivalent of me not being able to pick up my spear 10 times in
Oh
battle.
no,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it's not that bad. Don't say that.
That was one of my favorite moments.
It's the fucking the best part about it is no one attacked me.
I know.
It's your own battle.
Well, you killed the guy that was going to attack you, Jared. You killed him in 1 hit.
Sucks to suck.
All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what happens if someone attacks you while you're unconscious, but not dying.
Just give me a
I'm
kick
trying
to
to find
the
the ruling on
ribs.
that.
Well,
Well,
it would be
if
like
you
a
were-
major wound, wouldn't it?
Possibly. I might have to look it up in the book. It's not on my cheat sheet. Let's see.
We should rename
Combat.
this alley to Unconscious Alley.
You really should.
Diagonally.
We're gonna have a whole warning sign about watch out for Norman. If you see Norman in these parts, run.
Have you seen this man? Is it a Monday?
Yeah.
Get the
Like a
fuck
school
out
zone
of there.
Be like a school zone sign, like from like freaking Monday at 6 a.m. to sunrise to sunset. Be
Road
wary
closed.
of Normans roaming.
Stay indoors.
You get one of those mass alerts on your phone.
Yeah, yeah, like the one we got today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I need Ruth and I need Leon to roll a luck roll for me, or just roll a d100 and tell me who gets the higher number, because that's going to determine who the
Oh!
cultist goes after.
Oh,
Did you roll a 100?
I
Ruth?
Oh wow!
I got an 87.
Ruth gets to live another day, because if any real attempt to kill somebody while they're unconscious typically succeeds. And so I was like, if this guy just stabs Ruth while she's on the ground, she's fucked.
Uh-oh.
But he just watched one of his buddies get blasted to pieces by Leon. So generic cultist number 4 is going to come after you now, Leon. No, that's just the profile I used.
Okay,
the unknown.
Cultists 1, 2, and 3 aren't in this book.
I
Or
gotcha.
in
I
this
gotcha.
fight. So, generic cultist number 4.
What did I do to you? You were free. You were a gift.
Nothing comes free, Jared.
A bad gift.
Yeah, he's going to come after you.
Jared's unconscious again.
Leon, and he's going to attack you with his knife.
Okay,
back.
I'm going to try to. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I fucking have to. I'll try to fight back.
That's
Or
going to
dodge.
be a regular success.
Okay,
Come on, Leon.
for all the dice gods. I cannot fucking believe it.
What
Do
did
you
you
want to
get?
know? I got another 100. How the fuck do you roll another?
Oh no!
I cannot
Ooh.
believe it.
Hey,
That's
if you're gonna
that's
die
a fumble.
if you're gonna die anyways, you may as well toss the throw your luck points at that thing.
I mean-
all the points in the world wouldn't help him.
He needs to get a hard success on the dodge. Or were you rolling fighting brawl or dodge?
Fighting
I was
brawl,
using
yeah.
fighting brawl, and
So-
I'd have to I have to get below a 34, and I only have 46 luck points, so I still won't be able to get below it.
Gotcha. That's 8 points of damage. You have 1 point of damage, so you are unconscious and dying.
Woof.
Well,
You don't
How
record.
proud.
You don't record negative damage. You just, once you fall to 0, that's when you start dying.
Okie dokie.
That's not good.
Okay. So, Norman, it is now your
Unconscious
turn.
gang. I was gonna high five Peter, but he didn't fucking high five me.
I'm unconscious,
Right there.
Jared.
Right there, high five me. There you go.
What the fuck do we do?
So you've got 2 cultists. The big guy is nearly done for. One that hasn't even been touched, who just ran up and stabbed Norman, and he's unconscious.
Leon.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Leon. What are you doing, Norman? What are you doing?
The bloodlust returns.
Leon
gonna
or
punch the
Norman
big
looks for
guy.
a building to light on fire.
I'm gonna punch him.
You're gonna punch Madari, the big guy.
Yeah, and right before I punch him, I'm gonna say, "Your multi-headed flesh beast die like a bitch, and you're gonna die like a bitch."
Oh,
Okay,
I really want him
Make
to
it-
succeed.
make a fighting brawl check, Norman.
Clyde is the only survivor.
The
of
big guy
alley
can't
battle.
fight back, can he?
No,
On this
he
one
can't.
because
He
he
can't.
already used it.
And I think he. Sorry, I just realized I haven't been doing the outnumbered mechanic. These guys are outnumbered, so after they make their once they fight or dodge back once, any brawl attacks against them get a bonus die.
Well, I fail.
You
You
fail.
get a bonus. I
Yeah,
don't.
bonus
get a bonus
plus
die.
penalty equals no die.
So yeah, so it would be one straight roll. So you
Really cool of you to self-impose that on yourself, Evan.
Okay, Clyde, it's
Um,
all up to you. You got to carry the expedition with 3 new
well,
people.
no, Leon. First, you have to make a Constitution roll.
Oh, so
This
needs
is
to,
not
someone needs
good.
to use first aid on him
I'm
right
not
away.
constitutional.
Yeah.
So you use the same dice? Oh,
No.
Did Leon just die?
it's a third 100. It's a third 100. I'm calling it right now.
97.
Oh!
Buddy. Oh my god.
Is Leon dead?
I just bought that shotgun.
Every rose as its thorn.
Can you? You might be able to use luck on these. Maybe. Maybe you can only use luck on skills.
Constitution.
I'd have to get a success. I have. 1 second. I'm just gonna do the math to see if it's even possible.
Well, it's official. Norman killed Leon.
I mean, you certainly didn't keep him alive.
Even if I used
Yes.
all my luck, it would get me to 51, and my constitution is a 45.
So, as Leon lies there on the ground, all of the wounds that this poor man has taken in the past like 3 or 4 days just finally overcome him, and he bleeds out in his beautiful trench coat there in the New York streets. And your friend Leon is no more.
Leon!
Clyde, now it's your turn.
Ah! I'm just gonna start taking shots. I'm gonna focus first on the big guy. I'm gonna focus my first shot on the big guy, and then depending on how he's doing, I want to take my other 2 shots at the other guy.
Okay.
And how's
sounds
that
good.
work again? Each additional shot has a penalty die.
Yes, but neither of them are in melee anymore because big guy is in melee because Norman ran up to punch him. So you get a penalty die on the first shot against big guy.
But because of the outnumbered thing, I guess they're not outnumbered though anymore, are they?
It's outnumbered only counts for fighting brawl. It doesn't count for
Oh, okay.
firearms.
Okay.
Wow.
Was
Fuck it.
Leon dead?
He's dead.
Oh yeah.
Leon died.
Leon died?
Leon just fucking died, dude.
Leon!
I succeeded.
F
Okay.
in the chat.
How much damage do you do?
I will tell you in a moment. Another 9 points of damage.
Another 9 points of damage. So as your bullet fires around the alley, it catches him in the chest and he staggers back. Coughing and sputtering, he begins to swear and curse in a language that you don't know. But during that, you hear him say the name Nyarlathotep. And
Oh, cool. Yeah.
That's a big name.
Mm-hmm.
What we're playing.
and as he clutches his chest, he falls backwards, dead.
The other 2 shots at the other guy.
All right.
I think I can do that, right? I get
You-
3
yes, you
attacks
can.
per. Yeah.
You do.
All right.
Each one. So the first one gets a penalty die because it's a second shot in the round, and then
Okay.
and then the next shot gets 2 penalty dice because it's the third shot in the round.
But this guy isn't next to anybody, though, right?
No, he's not in melee combat right now because he just stabbed Leon.
Now
to
that
death.
now that Leon is around, no one's advocating to stand up for Carlton.
So my first roll was a 100. So
So your gun jams, I think. Your gun,
Ooh.
yeah. I have to
You
check
know
what
what?
happens.
That's pretty
No one-
picturesque.
No one's ever jammed a gun before.
This man, I don't e- I don't even know what to say.
Let's see. Firearms,
Around the corner
firearms,
walks a doctor.
firearms.
Richard Mason is here to say that.
Pulls out a shotgun from outside his doctor's.
That would have been fucking excellent. I wish I designed him that way. That would have been amazing. Oh god, that's good. Comedy.
Comedy.
Oh, good news for you. If the weapon is a revolver, break open gun, or bolt action rifle, the problem is merely a dud round. So the first trigger fire, nothing happens. But you can take another shot.
I will take my third
Okay.
shot with double the negative whatever. Okay. Yeah, I failed.
All right. So you kill the big guy, but as you aim to take fire at the guy that just killed Leon, nothing happens. You chamber another round, pulling the hammer back, and it just goes wide of the guy.
No.
Carlton. Okay. Ruth, you would be next in initiative, but you're unconscious. So
Nice.
sick. It is generic cultist number 4's turn. And Norman is the closest person to him.
Oh, I was like, is he going to attack Norman or shank me on the ground?
I know what my choice would be.
Yeah, I know your choice.
Generic cultist number 4 goes to hit you, Norman, and he actually fails. So he swings wide. So you can fight back with your reaction if you want to try and do some damage to him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight back to this guy.
Yeah, do it. Make a fighting brawl roll against him.
That will fail.
Okay. He's not outnumbered anymore because it's 1-on-1 in the melee, so you don't even get the bonus die.
Why is he 1-on-1? Freaking Clyde's with me.
Clyde's with you, but he's not in melee. He's firing a gun.
Son of a bitch.
He's hiding around the corner, like.
All right, so generic cultist number 4 whiffs on his turn. Norman, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna punch them. Punch
Okay.
him.
Make a fighting
This is
brawl
for
roll.
Leon.
You killed me.
That's a fail.
Fail. He is going to try and fight back. Oop. That's a success on his end.
Leon will never see England.
All right.
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. Yeah, it's a success. I rolled a wrong die. That's gonna be 5 points of damage to you, Norman, as he
Yeah. It's,
fights back with his knife.
uh-oh. That's
Um,
more than half my damage. Is that a major wound then?
yeah. What's your HP?
9, and I'm now at 4.
Yes. So you need to make a Constitution roll, and you take a major wound.
If I don't get it.
You take a major wound no matter what, but you fall unconscious if you fail the Constitution roll.
It's gonna be
Oh,
Clyde. It's
no.
gonna be Clyde versus everyone. I guess it would be 1-on-1.
If Clyde misses those next shots,
Holy crap.
one meter
I succeeded, but guess what?
What?
penalty
penalty
die.
die.
Yeah.
Norman, Don't let the Mondays keep you down, bro.
Oh, and
Fail. Ah!
Norman falls to the ground unconscious.
Okay, Clyde. You gotta get in there,
Clyde?
man.
It is now your turn.
so Clyde was like trying to fiddle with his gun. He's like, all right. He comes back around the corner and everyone's down. He's like,
So your first round, you fired 1 bullet.
Yep.
The second round, you fired 3.
Yep.
So that's 4. You have a revolver, so you have two bullets left.
Yep.
Okay.
Has this guy been hit?
No.
Okay, I'll try to hit him. I'll try to hit him.
This
You
is
might want to.
very-
You might want to move in so that you can.
Nope. I will use 6 points of luck to hit him.
Okay.
No, I succeeded.
Hey, you did it. You shot the man.
I shot that.
Why do you have a revolver? What?
Why are you dead?
Because of Norman.
Why are you dead?
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, he's got to make a con roll. Holy shit, he failed. He falls unconscious.
Hey.
Everyone
So, so you taking it, like fixing your aim from the last 2 times, you aim slightly down and you shoot this guy right like in the stomach. And he just like keels over and he's knocked out.
Cool. I'm
So, after this minute of just chaos in the street, like pure fucking chaos, you start to hear like people yelling around from buildings. You don't see anyone in the street yet, but you hear calls of like, phone the police, something's happening.
God fucking damn.
Carlton is like on the next block.
You got a second win. I'm gonna run up to Ruth and I'm gonna try to wake her up and slap her around a bit.
Wake me up.
Okay.
Before you go.
That's first aid, right?
Yeah, first aid on Ruth.
Okay, I want everyone to know I have nothing invested in first aid. And I rolled a 16.
Wow, that's a success, isn't it?
That is.
Ruth, you are conscious with 1 hit point.
Ruth, wake up, we gotta go!
What happened?
Shut up, we gotta go!
What about Norman?
Pick up
Norman's still unconscious.
I'm gonna go over to Norman, I'm gonna try to pick him up.
He does not need first aid. You just kind of have to rouse him.
Norman!
Oh wait, no shit. He's got a major wound. He does need first aid. Otherwise, he's just unconscious.
Come on, RNG.
Can't you get a bonus die if Ruth tries to help him?
Yes.
Help.
Ah, bitch, I don't need it. I rolled a 1.
Fuck.
Oh!
Whoa!
Fuck.
Norman, you are back up and you regain 1 hit point.
You want to go try to use your magical first aid
No.
fingers on Leon?
Is there any saving
Do I
Leon?
still have a major wound?
No, Leon's dead.
Okay, I'm gonna try to take Leon's coat with
Do I
his
still have
gun
a
in it.
major wound?
What?
That's my coat. You made fun of it.
What? What are you doing to Leon?
He
Why-
doesn't need this anymore.
What do you mean? What do you
He's
mean he doesn't
dead.
need? What? Leon?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over to
no.
his body and shake him. Leon! Leon! Leon, wake up!
This is one of the worst one days of my entire life.
Turn
Of
to
your
normal.
life. It is the
What have
worst
you
one
done?
Leon.
I didn't mean to, Ruth. I didn't mean to.
We need to get out of here.
We need to leave now. I want to take everything. I want to take Jerry's or Leon's trench coat and his shotgun, as well as the mask that he had and anything else that's valuable.
So the mask, he probably didn't have the mask with him because it's massive.
Okay.
No, I pretty much only had my shotgun with me and my trench coat at
Okay,
that
then I'm
point.
taking the coat and the trench coat. And any
Okay.
cash.
good.
Naturally.
The coat is a bloody mess, but the shotgun is totally fine.
Alright, I'm taking both. And
Okay.
then I'd also like to pick up one of the cultist swords and like stab it through the guy before we
Alright.
run off.
Easy enough to do. You have just killed that man.
Oh my god.
Bruce, we gotta
Alright.
go. Let's go.
But where?
Let's meet back at Harrison's.
So are you just running through the street with a bloody trench coat and a shotgun?
How bloody is it? Like, surely it's not like leaving splatters of a massive amount of blood behind.
No, it's not. But like the shotgun is designed to go into the trench coat.
I pardon me. I basically want to wrap it up, like so the shotgun is in the middle of the trench coat, and I want to tuck it under my arm so that any like seepage would just go into my current coat that I'm wearing.
Okay, sounds good.
Seepage.
That is you make a combined stealth and sleight of hand check for me.
How do I combine? Like roll one of each?
You roll once and take that number for both skills.
Ah, okay.
That's
99.
You feel sneaky.
Alright, cool.
You're running through the street.
I'm literally holding the football and I'm running around our rip.
Oh. All right. So you guys run down the street, Ruth, Norman, and Clyde, into the cold January air, with your companion dead in an alleyway.
Oh, that's so sad.
We didn't even get to throw him out a window or anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Leon.
So am I. Jared, I'm very sorry for your loss, sir.
You know what? Was I the only one who rolled a second character already?
Yeah, you're the only one.
That's
So
the
it's
fucking
good.
reason. That's the
See?
fucking.
That's what happens when you roll second characters. Your first one dies.
No.
New York was so mean to Leon.
Peru was spicy. Like Leon did great in Peru.
Fucking Leon
In his prime.
aborted some weird fish baby. He managed to shoot across the lake. It was great.
I just wish it was Luis Mendoza that did it.
Oh,
Hey,
Luis's third attempt at killing me, and he finally succeeded.
A technical question for you. If I were
Yeah.
to have succeeded on that combination roll, would I be able to put a check mark in both categories?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you can.
All I
Okay.
needed was a trip across the sea, guys, to heal a little bit. That's all I needed.
So, on our way back to Harrison's, I don't want to take a direct route. I kind of want to like weave a bit.
Okay. So, Jared,
Yeah.
what's your new character's name?
Richard Mason.
So, Richard, as you are vacationing here in New York City,
I'm displaying at the university. I'm telling the story of my research paper. I was doing an explanation.
Gotcha. So, as you are here in New York City, you decided to get a bit of a, not a seedy hotel, but a bit of a smaller hotel, a little bit further away from the hustle and bustle. And as you are making your way into the front door, you see a man with a bloody rag, an old dude who's severely cut up, and a lady duck into an alleyway by the hotel.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen. Can say. I'm gonna go wrap around and like follow. And I'm a curious, deranged doctor, so I'm gonna go follow.
Okay. So
That
you
would be my
follow
instinct too.
you follow this strange group around the alleyway.
Oi, what are you guys doing down there? Oh, you look a little hurt.
So
Who the hell is
Pay
that?
attention to him. He's a crazy man. Run.
Wait, no, come back. I am a doctor. I can help you.
What's this?
Clyde, Norman, and Ruth. You see. Would you like to describe? What's his name again?
Richard Mason. All right, I want you to envision.
Okay.
Okay, here, 1 second.
Mason. Okay.
Okay, I want you to envision Sigmund Freud, and then that's essentially me. So I'll copy a picture, or I'll save a picture and put it in the thing here for you.
It's like Sigmund Freud if Sigmund Freud was a bit more of a beefcake, because Jared rolled really well on his
Yeah,
on some
I'm
of his
like-
character creation. So he has he's the first person to have a build above 0.
Really?
Whoa.
Damn.
yeah, so I'm like a beefy Sigmund Freud kind of dude. I work out and do science.
So I'm just gonna change Jared's nickname to Richard instead of Leon.
Okay, I'm gonna post the picture just for everyone to have here in the general chat.
Did Alana already get a picture done?
No.
No. This is
haven't
just simply a
commissioned it.
picture of just so you have an envision of me, this guy, but beefier.
Nice.
Are you smoking a doobie?
Oh, I do on occasion, but
Deranged
All right,
I have a
doctor.
I have a pipe, not a cigar.
Ruth, Norman, and Clyde. This strange man is calling out to you down the alleyway you just ducked down. What do you do?
Tell him
We
to
don't have
bugger
time for
off.
this. We gotta
Yeah,
go.
I want to just keep going. I don't know.
I'm
who this
gonna
guy is.
like pick up speed. I'm gonna use my athleticism in my build to fucking catch these guys.
You really take that vow you took seriously.
He
Wait.
This old man is down on the Escalade.
he's keeping
Or
pace.
Whitsicle, sorry.
You guys keep going. I'll actually.
Ruth, you're in no shape.
Yeah, I'm in no shape.
Norman, you're fucking wild. I don't want you to punch another old man.
I'm sorry.
And I'm here carrying this fucking thing under my arm. The remnants of our past friend. This isn't the time to engage in conversation.
Please, friends, wait up for me. I'm coming. I'm gonna help you out. I promise.
What do you want?
I'm a doctor. You look like you're injured. You're running with a bloody jacket.
That's not a bloody
He
jacket.
knows too much.
Let me help you. I'm a doctor. I just gave a huge show at the university. I'm a renowned neurosurgeon.
Yeah, well, have I heard of...
Doc, I got a
Welcome.
really bad case of the Mondays. Can you help
Oh
me?
no! I just wrote a paper on the Mondays.
I'm fucking losing it here, dude.
All right, fine. He's not... You're obviously not slowing down. Follow us.
All right, I'm coming.
What? Follow us? What are you doing?
No, God, he's not giving up. Look at him. He's fucking in his 80s, but he's better in shape than any of us.
I am 45, young
Oh
sir.
my god, his ears are so good. What the fuck?
Right? Anyway, we need a doctor. Norman's fucked. You're fucked. We're going back to Harrison's.
I'm gonna, Jack. I would like to roll an intimidation to get them to allow me to follow.
You can make
We're already allowing you to follow.
Richard
All
doesn't
right,
know
I
that.
got an extreme success.
Oh my god.
This is the scariest man you've ever seen.
I'm coming. You're gonna listen
And
to me.
and he wants to follow you.
Listen. Worst case, I still have Leon's shotgun. All right, we'll be fine.
I don't know, man. Some nasty
We
shit
need
just
a
went out.
doctor, and he's clearly not giving up.
Fine, let's just go. I want to get off the streets.
I know, so do I. But let's go, Mr. Doctor Man.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna come and help you out.
All right. So, in the interest of time, you guys managed to get back to Harrison's place. You think a lot of people might have seen you.
Fuck.
That's okay. Fine. That's fine. It's fine.
When we get there, I just
Alright.
want to like curl into a ball in a corner and just stay silent.
I want to bust in and just be like erratic and like, oh, God, and I'll punch a hole in the wall.
You get in and it looks like Harrison and Matilda have just started like fixing some of the damage, and then you open up the door and bah, just fucking punch a hole in the drywall. And
Exactly.
Harrison's like, "No, why did you do that?"
This has been shit. This is terrible. Meet our new friend.
Nice
His
to
name is
meet you.
Richard.
I'm Richard Mason, neurologist, neural doctor, you name it. I'm a famous researcher.
Another Harrison, I see.
Are you
Matilda.
Harrison? Are you Harrison Dodge?
Why, yes, I am. I see you're a man of esteemed reading.
We joke about you all over the literature field. We love your books. Give us such joy in what we do in our lives.
Well, I do aim to please, good sir.
I better send him the pictures I.
Is Matt in the chat?
Looks like it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's funny.
Now, your young friend here. Are you okay? You,
Who?
the young lass. Are you okay?
Listen, don't talk to me right now. I don't know who you are, but I just need some time.
I'm gonna like whip out my paper and be like, no, I'm seriously.
I'm not reading right now.
Harry, your doctorate with you?
I was just giving a show or a demonstration.
You need to leave me alone, doctor.
All right.
Doc, come take a look at our old friend here. He was real hurt.
Norm, did I hear your name right when they were talking to you? Is it Norman?
Huh?
Oh God, I've seen this too many times in my research. It's the Mondays.
I just saw the most mortifying thing in the world, and it was all my fault.
Listen, it's not your fault.
It
It's the
was. I
Monday.
punched him in the back of the head.
We've all punched someone in the back of the head at some point in our lives.
I don't
Let
think-
me help you. Let me help you, please.
Oh,
no.
I don't want your help. I just want my Mary.
Tell me about this, Mary.
No.
Oh,
No, I just met you. Who are you to me?
I am
I've
but
lost
a
2
doctor.
dear friends in the last week.
All right. I'm gonna turn to this fine gentleman over here. What were you running? Why do you have a bloody coat?
Listen, Doc.
Sorry, I just need point of clarification. Ruth or Norman, were either of you in the dying state during that combat?
No,
Did you go unconscious with a major wound?
I did.
I not one.
But
not
did
20.
you fall to 0 hit points?
No,
with
I
a
did.
major wound.
Not with a major
Okay.
wound.
Okay, yeah, because that's important. That there's a distinction, so I just needed to make sure.
Okay.
All right. So you are all standing in Harrison's living room. Your friend Leon has just succumbed to his injuries, and you have a doctor here with you.
Today has
Listen,
not
Doc.
been a productive day.
Just do your doctor thing, all right? We'll talk later.
Hey Doc,
I-
can you heal me up here?
Yeah, I can take a shot at it for you. So would that be a medicine check, Jack?
Yes, it would.
Well, good sir, that is a hard success.
Hard
Does
success.
that mean I don't have a major wound anymore?
Give me 1 second.
You all watch. Norman's gonna outlive you all.
He's gonna kill us all.
I can't wait to dissect him after. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, oh god. Sometimes things just my inner thoughts come
So-
out, and I don't know how to control them.
Okay, Doc. One more word, and we're gonna have to put you out in the street.
Uh,
Also, just as a point of clarification, Peter, when I said I didn't like your shirt earlier, I didn't know it said no pants are the best pants. I thought it said no ants are in my pants or something like that, like a play off of the song, and I was like, that's dumb. I don't
that
like
that
that.
would be dumb. No, no pants are the best pants.
I agree.
okay.
I would also like to say
So-
that
So that
Sorry,
does.
go
So
ahead.
that's going to give. So Norman, that's a success. So you get 1d3 of HP back. So roll a d6 and divide it by 2, whatever the number is.
Don't
Would
I-
it be me having to roll that or him?
Either or. It doesn't make a difference to me.
All right, you roll it, Evan. You're already on doing it.
3 points.
hey,
3 points.
Do I roll that with disadvantage?
Right. Did you get a hard success or an extreme success on the medicine
Hard
check?
success.
Okay.
Hard.
On an extreme success, the major wound just goes away, or the major wound goes away once you have more than half your hit points back.
Do I roll that with a disadvantage or a penalty?
No,
die?
because I made the
No, no.
made the check.
Yeah, Richard is the one that made the medicine check.
Well, I don't
so-
have a major wound because I'm pretty much back to full health.
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. Right. So yeah, as long as because your maximum hit points is 9, right,
Yeah.
Norman?
8 now.
Okay, yeah. So you no longer have a major wound.
Almost like nothing nothing even
Must be nice.
Yikes.
There you go, old sir. You're all fixed up.
No, Doc. I can get used to you having you around.
I knew you and I would get along.
Now, Doc. Let me ask you something here. Have you ever heard of the cult of the bloody tongue?
Norman.
You can make a Cthulhu
Just
mythos
met
roll
this
if you
man.
want.
You fucking. It's a 0. I'd have to get 0.
Yeah. You can't actually make the roll, but you can try.
I failed. I can't. What the
Well, you
the
see,
cult of the bloody tongue?
about
you say.
7 years ago,
What are you?
Ruth, we just lost someone. We need someone else to help us see this mission
Just
through.
Norman, we don't
forget
know
about
this man.
Leon just like that. He's gone in an instant to you.
Yeah,
You want to replace
let
him
me-
day one?
Let me settle this down
Parents
here.
is like,
We can
Leon's dead.
talk about this. We can talk about this another time. I need to heal you,
You'll
young
see as
lady.
much
You
death as I have.
you are hurt and very injured. I can see it. I'm a doctor. I've been a doctor for years.
I
was a
don't
doctor
trust you.
through the world wars. I'm a
Doctor.
veteran. How could you not trust me?
If you want to stick with us, then you better be ready to give birth to fish, because that's what the last guy had to do in order to stick with us.
I would like to can I Jack, I have a question. Can I roll an intimidation roll that's not not to necessarily I don't know, how
Aren't
I'm
you
trying to think of
persuasion?
You're trying to scare her into letting you.
Yeah, I'm
heal her?
gonna basically tell her what is coming for her if she doesn't let me heal her.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make
Alright.
you can make an intimidation check.
No, I mean,
Well, I got a
Well-
extreme success.
You can make a psychology check against that if you want to, Ruth.
Why not?
Remember to tick off Richard's boxes because he gets the development
Oh,
phase
yeah.
as well.
Fuck yeah, that's right. Intimidation, medicine.
I'm while all this is happening.
I
it's like
failed.
Peter's on-
So Richard goes into this long tirade about how your wounds could turn gangrenous. You could have potential internal bleeding. You could potentially die from what's going on with you. And it seems like you should maybe accept some form of first aid.
All right. What's your name again?
Richard. Richard's my name. I just told you multiple times.
We've had quite the day, Richard. You get
It's like you've been awake for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 10:30.
you get one shot at healing me. I don't know funny business.
All right, just lay down there. Just give me a second. Extreme success.
Extreme success.
Yeah.
So you get 1d3 of HP and you no longer have a major wound.
While this is all happening, I'm gonna lean over to Norman and be like, Norman, I know you want a new friend, but we don't know this man. I don't know if we can trust him. The only thing I could think of was getting him to put the mask on to see truly what we are dealing with.
Yo, I think that's.
I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna lean over because can I see if I hear that, Jack?
I'm
Yeah,
whispering, like this is a private conversation. I'm making sure this is private.
I'll say make a listen roll and you need to get an extreme success.
Oh
hear
boy,
this.
that's not
So
gonna happen.
for the medicine, I
Oh,
rolled
wait,
a 3,
wait,
so it's a 1.
Wait, 1 second. What is the? Sorry, I didn't write out my.
Sorry, a three is a 2. A 1 to 2 is 1. 3 to 4 is 2, and 5 to 6 is 3. Sorry, I should have explained that better.
What do I divide it by an eighth? Like the number by or times it by an eighth?
Fifth, divided by 5.
Divided by 5. I was 1 away from an extreme success. I had a 5. Sorry, I had a 6, and I needed a 5.
So close. But no, you don't hear this.
I'm gonna
That's a good idea.
as I'm working on Ruth, I'm gonna I'm gonna be like kind of poking around, I'm like, you have just the best bone structure. I'm sure your brain is in great tact. It'd be interesting to look at.
I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't appreciate it.
We'll get the mask on. I'll be back.
Are you
Oh,
going to
right.
get the mask? Is that what you just said? Okay.
So Norman, you rifle around through some of Leon's things, and you do find the massive mask that he took from the cult.
All right, I'm gonna come back.
Doctor, what did you say your name was again?
Richard Mason, esteemed neurologist and neuroscientist.
Richard, we don't trust you. We've seen some shit. Some horrible shit.
You're telling me I've dissected people. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, I did. Sometimes these things slip up. When you're stuck in a lab as long as I am, these things come out once in a while.
I knew people don't comment on bone structure normally.
Richard, listen to me. In order for us, you seem like you're interested in what's going on around here. You wanting to help us. But the only way you're gonna really know what horrors we faced is if you put this mask on.
I'm going to like look at him and I'll be like, have you ever run through the trenches in a war and had gas eating away at your friends as you were in battle?
Have you ever
I
been
have seen things that you old fool, would have never seen in your life.
Have you ever spent a night on the stormy sea alone where the waves are 15 times larger than your boat and all you have to hold on to is a bottle of vodka and your bottle of your own piss.
Have you ever
Double
had to hold in your best friend's intestines after his legs were just blown off by a mine?
Have you ever had to walk back into a town that was completely blown up and try to sort out which ashes are your friends and which are from the whiskey glass you used to drink from?
Indeed, sir, I have seen many towns blown up in my time.
Hey, old timers. This isn't a fucking. I don't know what this is exactly, but I feel like this is what they talk about at the nursing homes. Anyway, Doc, he's right. You want to stick around. You got to see what we're up against. Put the mask on.
Why do I have to see what you're up against? I am simply here as a doctor.
Listen-
I am here to help you, and that is what I do. I
All
help
right.
people.
You've helped. Now get out.
I'm gonna put the mask on him anyways.
No.
There's a knock. There's a knock at the door.
I'm gonna go. Oh, it seems like someone's at the door.
Don't answer.
Don't answer.
Harrison, you want to
Okay,
get that?
I'm gonna go answer.
No, we're. I'm gonna pull up my
You,
gun.
I'm gonna put the
So-
mask on him before he
No,
goes.
I'm answering. I would like to resist that.
I mean, if you turn your back, you wouldn't necessarily see it coming. I will say, Norman, make a sleight of hand check. You need at least a hard success to get it on him as he's without him knowing.
That's messed up, man. That is messed up.
Sleight of hand, you said?
Yeah.
I failed.
So right before you're able to get it on, Richard opens the door, and Richard, you see a very thin, wiry, very tired-looking black man with a pencil-thin mustache, and he's holding what look to be ship tickets. Oh,
oh my!
I'm
oh my
sorry.
God.
Is this Harrison's place? I
Carlton.
would look. Oh, Clyde.
Sir, no, sir, are you okay? You look
Richard, who are
mighty
you?
tired.
Yeah.
You look
You're
mighty
fucking
tired.
yourself into all these
Let me
conversations.
here.
We're brought
I
in a
have
rando
some-
off the street. This is what we get.
I have some
I should have known
knowledge.
better.
of this.
This is
I
fucking
can
New York.
help you sleep. I have pharmacy supplies.
Where you
That's
carry that
okay.
up your ass?
I really just came out to drop by these ship tickets for the group here.
Yes.
Sorry about leaving you back there. You okay?
All right,
Oh
I-
no, I took off running as soon as I could. I don't know what that man did, but I think he stopped my heart for a few seconds there. That was very scary.
someone
Leon's
stopped
dead.
your heart.
They killed Leon.
Oh, is that what? So
God,
your friend is
Norman-
dead.
Okay, Richardson, shut the fuck up.
It's Richard Mason, not Richardson. You're gonna be the first.
Carlton kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, Norman. And says, well, I'm very sorry for your loss. I only met him on Saturday, but he seemed like a fine fellow.
The finest.
I'm gonna lean over to Harrison and be like, oh yeah, by the way, Leon's dead.
Yeah. Norman, don't take this personally, but I think I'm going to give the tickets to someone else.
I'll take him there.
He hands them to you.
Thank you, Carlton.
Of course. Happy to be of assistance. I think I'm going to head back to my place and lie down. Did you take care of those people in the alley?
You might see something in the news. I'd lay low for a while if I were you.
Right. Well, you know where to reach me. You can get me by telegram easily. If you're in the United States, you can always phone me. But you might have a difficult time doing that if you're going to England. But telegram. If you
Of
need
course.
anything, send a telegram.
We shall. Take care, Carlton.
Of course. You as well.
I'll shut the door. Now, Richardson, it's either
So-
you gotta get out or you
It's
put the mask on.
Richard
These
Mason.
are the deals
If
we
you-
are making.
All right, let me
Richard.
just put this down. Let me just say something here for a second.
Not that big
You
of a
guys
deal.
want me?
Here,
You
look,
want
I'll
me to
put
put
the
on a
mask
mask?
I'll
All
put
right,
the mask on. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh fuck! God
Oh.
damn it!
Okay. Norman puts the mask on.
Man, the Mondays really hit Norman hard, don't they?
Some people resort to the bottle. Other people put on the mask.
Like, no!
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Appendix A, Appendix B, Appendix. Here we go. So Norman, as you put the mask on, the noose constricts around your neck as it did to Leon but a few days ago.
Okay.
So, let's see what happens. 4. Give me 1 second here. After kind of struggling with it for a few seconds, as Leon did, your eyes expand to black, and you're given visions of a dusty, ethereal place with nothing but the void and darkness in sight. But suddenly there's a light in the distance. And you see what appears to be a tentacle, and then another tentacle, until there's nothing but a writhing mass floating in the distance of tentacles, and eyes begin to pulsate out from underneath this like almost spaghetti-like mess of just tentacles writhing on top of one another.
I wonder if that's gonna activate something in Norman.
It's
He's a man
summoned
of
the
the
Kraken.
sea.
He's gonna go down to Davy Jones.
You just watch it move like in odd, inhuman ways for a few moments before coming to your senses. I need you to make a sanity roll for me, Norman.
Jesus, oh my God, I don't. Let's see if this apartment's gonna get any more holes in the wall.
I failed.
You failed. Okay.
This is gonna be real convincing to Richard.
You are so fucking lucky. You are so fucking lucky. You take 7 points of sanity damage and you experience another bout of madness because the 10 hours are not up.
Oh, baby.
Baby.
All right, let me get my table. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna get on a ship. They're gonna fight the cults and win, no problem.
You thought New York was over? What?
I really did. I did, Peter. I really thought this time. How many sanity points did you start with today, Norman?
I started with, I think 40 today.
40.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know,
So
I'm down
you-
to 25 now.
That was not today. You did not lose that many today.
No, because how many did I lose earlier?
You lost. So you lost 5, and then you lost another 7. So you lost 12.
Yeah, so I went from 37 to 32 and then down to 25. Yeah. Dope.
You've lived through a lot of Mondays, so.
So you are not temporarily insane anymore. You are now indefinitely insane.
What does that mean?
On losing a fifth or more of current sanity points in one game day, the investigator becomes indefinitely insane. No investigator is simply able to shrug off this amount of sanity drain. A day, in this instance, is defined by the keeper, usually lasting until the investigator reaches a place of safety in which they can rest and recover their wits. Depending on the situation, it may mean surviving until dawn, sitting down for a nice cup of tea, or having a good night's sleep. Indefinite insanity lasts until the character is cured or recovers. And you experience another bout of madness. I'll just roll for that real quick. Motherfucker. It keeps bouncing out of my tray. 2. Psychosomatic disability. The investigator suffers psychosomatic blindness, deafness, or loss of the use of a limb or limbs for 1d10 rounds. So, Norman, as you are standing there with the mask, your legs go wobbly and you fall over. And you cannot move them. 4. A couple minutes. We'll put it at 8 rounds.
All right. What the fuck?
You guys watch Norman take the mask, put it on his head, and then about 20 seconds later, fall over.
All right. Let me just get something clear here. I come in here, I heal 2 of you, and that's what you were gonna do to me. You were going to whatever the fuck just happened there. That's what you're gonna do to me. Yeah,
Doc,
you
listen,
you
you
tough
got
guy,
no idea.
tough guy.
You got no idea what we're dealing with here, all right? You don't even know. Your time
So
in the
you
wars,
wanted to
it's
paralyze
nothing.
me to
It's
show me?
absolutely nothing. He's going to be fine. You don't even worry about him. This isn't the first time.
That is not okay.
This
Are you a
shows this
neurosurgeon?
will show you.
I am a
Why the hell do
neurosurgeon.
I need to be a neurosurgeon to know he's going to get up in a couple minutes?
Well, as a neurosurgeon, aren't you curious about what he just experienced for that to happen?
I would like to roll a psychology check to see if I can tell like something from this, like any kind of disorder, like psychological issue that I can.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as well. What are you guys trying to gain out of putting the mask on this guy?
Yeah, I feel like right now all that's gonna happen is you're gonna fuck up Richard, and then he's gonna die, and then I have to roll another character.
Well, from my perspective, from Plaid's perspective, this is a guy we found on the street who chased us down to heal us, which doesn't make any sense. And he wants to hang out and stick around. He's got to know what we're up against and what we're about.
Initiation.
Yeah,
See,
kind
All
of.
right, how about this?
Norman's
I
thought
will
was
put on
that-
the mask if each one of you does before me.
Hell no.
Norman's thought was that
We already know what we're up against, right?
Do you know what he just saw that made him collapse to the ground?
No.
Oh, so you don't know what you're up against because you didn't put
We've
on the mask.
The mask shows us things that are. We've seen things in real life without having the mask. There's things that you will see if you hang out with us that will fuck you up. All right, Doc? Whatever world wars you were in, whatever you did, it ain't nothing.
They think I'm not fucked up. I just gotta say off to my shoulder.
Listen,
All
Doc,
right.
all I'm saying is that if you plan on sticking around, and I don't know why you would, but if you do, you're going to start questioning things. That little voice inside your head that you talk to, it's going to get louder.
What voice? Who had a voice?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go check on Norman now.
Norman can still hear and speak and everything. He just lost the use of his legs.
the mask.
I'm still going to check on him. I'm going to try to.
I would
look
like
him
to.
up.
I'd like to pull out like a little tiny needle.
No, it's okay, guys. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'd like to pull out a little needle and be like, "Sir, can I see if you're paralyzed?"
What the fuck is
You
what are
stay
where'd you
away
get
from
that?
him. Where did you even get that from?
You guys are defending
needles up
Norman
your
now.
ass?
No, I just want to check because if you're paralyzed, you can't feel anything. So I want to see if he's paralyzed.
Yeah, whatever. Where'd you get the fucking needle?
Oh, it's just part of this little. I took my name tag off.
Were
from
you
the-
shooting up in
from
the alley back
convention.
there, and that's where you found us?
No, please.
No,
This is
he's
not
a
a medical
druggie.
needle.
You found a fucking
This,
druggie.
this is a medical needle, and I like stick.
It's like- he pulls out like a this big syringe, just shaking it
This-
around now.
This is a little needle. This is not gonna do any damage whatsoever.
You know what, Ruth? I think you were right. I think we fucked up.
We're stuck with this guy now. He clearly knows too much.
Oh, I see.
Harrison, what do you think?
Well, I
You
mean,
know-
I could easily resort you back to the states you were when I found you. Would not take much time at all.
To be honest, guys, what I just saw in that mask made this Monday the worst Monday I've ever experienced in my entire life. So, if I was going to say anything, I would say, let's burn this fucking mask. Let's get rid of this thing.
I don't know what would happen if we burnt the mask, but it can't be anything good. We're gonna release some curse upon us.
I'm gonna take out my matchbook, try to light it on fire while I'm lying on the ground.
It's thick, heavy wood. It's not going to just burn.
So,
Wait, doesn't
so I
Harrison
don't
have a-
think
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
don't
start
think
crawling
lighting a match
towards-
in a house is a good idea.
I'm gonna start crawling towards Harrison's fireplace to throw the mask in.
Norman, what do you?
I want to walk over to Norman and just take the mask from him.
Hey,
Give it. Come on, Norman. Give it to me.
no, it's mine.
I'm gonna like lean over. I'm gonna lean over to Clyde and be like, "And you don't want me around. You're dealing with something that like that. Trust me, I've seen this kind
No,
of
no,
patient many a time in these psych wards that I was in."
listen, listen.
I'm
I
not
know
I'm not going to speak for Harrison. I don't know how he would be responding in this situation. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is that to Harrison or to me? Sorry.
Oh, I was talking to you.
Oh yeah. That's like,
Yeah, Clyde. I was talking to Clyde. Sorry.
Listen, Doc. Believe it or not, I come off as aggressive. I'm trying to look out for you. Right? We're a fucking goddamn shit show. We just lost one of our best guys, and I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out. And I don't know if you want to be around.
Well, let me tell you, good sir. It looks like you need a doctor. If you are out a guy, that means someone got severely injured, and now is dead.
Richard,
Now-
you want to make a spot hidden roll for me?
Yes. I got oh fuck. I got a 29 and my spot hidden was a 30, so I succeeded.
You notice that the tickets that were just handed off to Clyde are for passage to Southampton in England, which is one of the main ports of call in your home country of Britain.
Can I, Jack? Can I please? I don't want. I know this is kind of like somewhat metagaming. Can I have bought a first class ticket on the same ship home because I was about to head home after my prestigious?
Yes, they are booked on the same ship that you are, leaving early Thursday morning.
Oh, are you guys going to London? Oh my goodness.
Are you?
It just so happens I'm going home. I was just at a lecture over at Harvard and now I'm going home to my homeland. Oh, this is wonderful. I can what are you guys? Are you guys first class?
Have you been following us, Harvard? This trip? What? There's too many coincidences here. Who are you?
I'm gonna whip out my research paper. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, I'm glad you asked. Here is my research paper on the neural behavior that I found in people dealing with psychosis. It's amazing. It's
Wait a second,
quite the
wait a
research.
Can I see that? Can I see that?
Yes, I'm gonna give it to this man. Here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl towards the fire and I'm gonna toss it. into the
He's
fire.
a kindling.
I'm gonna
He's
pull out.
so-
I have a second paper. I talked about it
Oh
the
my
same.
Oh,
You really are another Harrison.
You are.
So I was asking, you guys in first class? Because I'll see you all around the ship then.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
we take the extra ticket and upgrade 2 for 1 kind of thing.
Because
I
I'm
don't
in
know.
first class. I got a lovely suite. I'd love to have you guys there.
You're weird.
Uh,
And I spent a lot of time at sea.
listen, here, Doc. If you're sure, if you want to get involved, but I'm gonna tell you right now, tenure, whatever research you might be doing, this is probably not gonna do you any good,
Well,
or
let
it'll
me-
do you a lot of good.
Let me ask you this. He's dealing, obviously, as I'm like gesturing towards Norm, he's dealing with some sort of psychological issue right now because he was standing fine and all of a sudden he put on a mask, he went black-eyed, I don't know what happened, and he dropped to the ground like a bag of potatoes. I don't know what happened to him. But if something like that, I need to know. I need to be the top. I am the top of my field in neurology. I need to.
At this point,
giving the-
Norman can probably stand up now. You probably regained the usage of your legs now, Norman.
Oh my goodness, it's a miracle. This is exactly why I need to come
Doc,
with
if
you.
you're so interested, you should put the mask on.
No, I did. Listen, I'm a researcher. I'm not insane.
So
This is the
research the
difference.
mask.
I will look into it for you about this mask. See if I can find anything from wherever I could find something in the research field. I'm sure of it. Listen, if it has something to do with the brain, I want to research it. I spent years dissecting cadavers in
It has
labs.
something to do with the soul.
The soul. Well, the brain is but the bridge to the soul through your eyeballs. You never know what you're going to find.
It's the worst poetry slam I've ever heard.
Oh. Okay. So what's going on, guys? Have you agreed to take Mr. Richard Mason on?
All right, Richard, you can come, but just watch yourself. And no more needles.
What if I need to do a procedure on one of you? You're hurt. I need to use needles.
No more needles.
I'm gonna like whip out my scalpel. It's a good thing I have this, because this has saved many a lives.
My God.
He starts waving a scalpel around the room.
Where are you getting all these things?
Are they in your jacket? Just fucking guy and his characters in jackets, man.
That's the last thing, I swear. I had 3 slots, one for a syringe and one for a scalpel. You'll never know.
What's the third
So-
one?
That's for you to find out later.
Aw.
It's the excitement.
Okay.
Listen, fellas and ladies, the day's still young. We gotta go pick up those books.
You sure do.
Let's just get this
Alright.
day over with then.
All right. So today is Monday. Your ship leaves on Thursday. You have time. I'm assuming today you'll go pick up the books.
Yep.
It's easy enough to go through the rigmarole that you did a few days ago or yesterday, I guess. Go and pick up the books. Come back to town. Is there anything you guys would like to do here in town before you board the ship headed for jolly old England?
I'd like
I
to
would
go
like-
grab my luggage
Yes.
from my hotel.
You've got 3 days. So just tell me anything that you want to do before you leave.
Is there like a med kit I can buy that can enhance my healing
This
abilities?
is not Dead by
Um,
Daylight.
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think there's really
You wouldn't
anything
know
like
anyway,
that.
Peter.
Are there any? Can I buy like painkillers?
I don't know if there's like rules for any medical items, to be honest with you.
Do we want to investigate what happened to Leon's body, or do we kind of just want to move on?
I was gonna check the paper tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be something in there.
We're always in the paper. To be honest,
I mean,
I could have it not be Monday.
yeah, there's a lot of like medical equipment you can have, but it's more general stuff. It's like
Okay.
12 pills of aspirin are 10 cents. Epsom salts are 9 cents a pound. You know, stuff like that. hypodermic syringes are $12.50, which seems expensive by 1925 standards.
Are there any
but,
psychosis drugs or anything like that?
there's laxatives.
I would like to get some laxatives. You never know.
Laxatives are 25 cents each.
Well, I can easily afford this.
And there actually is a medical case.
Oh, can I get that too?
Yeah, $10.45. I'm assuming it's just a med kit. It's probably not going to be all that useful, but
That plays the part.
yeah.
Medical case. And then my laxatives.
Yeah, 25 cents each. So however many laxatives you want to buy.
I'm gonna get 12, so that'll be $3.
Okay. Perfect. You guys, in the meantime, you drive up, you pay the $700 to Erica Carlisle, and she gives you the 4 books that were in her brother's collection. So you now have those.
Nice.
All right. Anything else that you guys want to do while you're here in New York?
I want to try my best to clean Leon's former jacket and salvage the shotgun pouch, and then make sure the shotgun's all clean, and I'm gonna clean my pistol as well. I'm gonna go through his old stuff and get his ammo.
Okay, yeah. Jerry, what did Leon have? He had the Springfield, he had the shotgun, he had the coat.
He had a knife, a combat knife.
Oh, that was with him at all times. So he doesn't.
Yeah.
So you guys probably left that on his body.
Oh hell.
Yeah, he had a butt fuck ton of ammo too.
I'm assuming he wasn't carrying that ammo with him.
No, it's all back at the. I guess it would be here. I don't know where it'd be. I didn't really stipulate where it'd be.
You would probably have a good amount on you at any given time.
And then I'd say the rest would most likely be in my hideout that I had.
Right. So we'll say you probably only have a little bit of ammo for each gun.
But I've been to his hideout, haven't I?
I mean,
yeah,
I think everyone. I mean, Norman and Ruth were there for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Clyde ever actually came into my hideout.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because I think we decided to go to Harrison's instead after getting out of the kerfuffle at Juju House.
Yeah. Anyways, not really a lot of effective ways to clean bloody clothing in 1925 that I'm aware of, or today for that matter. So the jacket is a little bit of a write-off, honestly, the trench coat, but all of his equipment is still good.
All right.
So you've got his guns, you've got the mask. I don't think there's much else.
Nope, probably not. I'm gonna yeet his jacket.
Okay.
Pack up all of his guns and weapons and ammo and stuff into my things and into a trunk, and like I'm gonna be packed and ready to go like 3 days ahead of the time. And for the rest of their time in New York, I'm just gonna be reading my book.
Sounds good. Yep, easy enough to do.
I'm gonna go spend some much needed time with my Mary. I also need to figure out the whole boat storage thing and whatnot of that.
All right. So Norman, we'll call it $100 to store your Mary for now. Over time, it's probably like a monthly fee type deal, but $100 is a lot of money at this point in time. So
I only have $19
total.
Yeah.
If you
How?
I would. What are you doing?
I'm pretty sure I threw money at someone at some point, so that probably didn't
What
help.
what are you trying to do, Norm?
He's trying to store his boat.
I would like to I would like to have gone with him and be like, don't worry, chap. I will
Chap.
cover this for you.
No.
Easy.
No.
It's the least I could do for you letting me come over on this journey with you.
Hey, I just met you, buddy.
No, I want you to get to know me. I am a good guy, I swear.
All right, I got no choice. It's either that or let me Mary sink in the sea.
So Richard pays the $100 fee, and Mary is stored indefinitely.
Me and Mary both indefinite.
Mhm. All right, Ruth, is there anything you'd like to do with these next few days?
I'm just gonna stay in Harrison's apartment and read books he has, trying to get to a good mental place, because I'm quite disturbed.
Okay. So, a few days later, you all board a ship bound for England, across the waves, and with that, the New York chapter finally actually comes to a close.
A bloody
Holy
close.
shit!
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's going to trigger an investigator development phase. So let me tell you what you guys won for
What did
that.
we win?
Let's see. Okay. Rewards. Here we go. Didn't do that. Didn't do that. Okay. You each regain 8 points of sanity.
Hey, that was like my whole day almost.
Can that boost like above your current or just to your max?
It can only boost your maximum.
Okay. So I don't change. I didn't lose anything.
Well, what's your maximum? Your maximum should still be 99, right?
It's
Because you haven't
80.
taken
It was 85.
85 is what you started with, but your
Oh,
maximum
I
is still
see.
99.
Okay, so sorry, how many points was it? Oh,
8.
8. Okay.
All right. So we will now trigger. Everyone remember how an investigator development phase works?
Nope.
So that's where you roll all the skills that you got a check mark in, and if you get above your current skill, you get to increase it by 1d10.
Okay.
We did it at the end of the Peru chapter as well.
Okay, 1d10 for spot hidden. I went from 30 to 31.
Hey, that's still
Baby
something.
steps. Nice.
Explain to
what
me, sorry, again, how it works. I have to roll above what I
Yes.
currently have.
So what are some skills that you have a check mark in?
Praise.
Fight, bro.
So appraise, you roll a d100, and if your skill is above, or if your roll is above what your current skill is, you increase it by 1d10.
Okay, copy
So
that.
if you fail the roll, you get to increase it.
Do I get disadvantage on this?
No, this is completely different from skill rolls.
What if I tie the roll?
That would be considered. Shit, that's a good. That would normally be considered a failure, so I would say that's a success in this case.
Sweet.
Which one's my D? There it is. All right, fight brawl. Let's see it. Oh, that was a D12. Wrong dice. Damn it. Oh, wait. Oh, this. Oh, either of the D100s count.
Yes.
I rolled the 12 on my D12, and I was like, yo!
Man, wouldn't that be great?
Damn.
So it's a hard success is half, and an extreme success is a fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go through all these and do that.
Succeed, and then. Hey, nice. All right, that was it.
Are you
For
fucking
me.
kidding me? God damn it! I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I've rolled 2 on everything I've gotten so far, and the one thing that I really needed to fucking do better on, I didn't.
Yeah.
What was that?
Firearms.
Ah,
So I rolled to improve dodge, fighting brawl, persuade, psychology, listen, spot hidden, and stealth. And I only got to increase fighting brawl, persuade, and psychology. It's about
your
half.
your fighting brawl's
God.
got to be pretty high now, right?
83 now.
Damn it.
83. Okay.
83,
yeah.
yeah.
Let me know if any of your skills ever get to 90, because when you get a skill to 90, you get a sanity reward.
Oh, nice.
I'm on my way.
On the way.
I'm close, but
Mm-hmm.
oh, I feel like we're still only at the beginning of this adventure, but so much has happened.
There's certainly been some stuff that's happened. I will give you that.
Yeah, we've caused some shit to go down, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do we ever get chances to increase our like characteristics?
No, those are set in stone, unless I think some magic items might be able to do it, but I'm not sure. I'd have to check.
Man, how is Harrison gonna deal with the death of Leon? Not well, I imagine.
Yeah, probably not. I guess we'll find out.
You'll
I love
never-
how no one blames me right now too. Everyone's like, yeah, Norman punched Leon in the back of the head, but he would have probably died anyway.
I would have most likely died anyways.
Oh, you never know. I mean, you just got some bad rolls in there during the fight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
I can't believe I did 2 100s in a row.
I can't
Yeah,
believe I did
that's
2
crazy.
nat ones in a row. It was really against you today, Jared.
It really was.
Sometimes that's
You know, when
how
I- when
how
I-
she goes.
When I killed that guy in one go with my shotgun, I was like, oh, this is going to be a good time. You know what? I just recovered from Norman trying to kill me, and now I just fucked up a guy in one shot, and then bam.
Oh, I will mention that yes, in the papers there is another mention of the string of unfortunate circumstances befalling Harlem, and how a shootout ended in several dead in a back street of Harlem.
We got to get out of town, man.
Yeah. There were calls from the citizens for increased police activity.
Wow, we
It's
really caused
not-
a movement to happen.
Hey, can you tell me what the shotgun stats are? Jared?
I can, yeah.
There's
So
a-
your
the-
shotgun has different. There's 3 different yardages that Jack gave me.
Yes, unfortunately,
Um,
since it's an American game, they do it in imperial, so
Yeah.
yards.
So So at the closest, like the max damage it can do, which is 10 yards or less, is 4d6. At 20 yards, it's 2d6. And then at 50 yards, it's 1d6. And you can only attack once with it. You can't do multiple. And it can carry 5 shots, I believe you said, right, Jack?
Yes, I believe that's the magazine capacity. All right.
And then whatever I think it's malfunction, that's the MALF is
Yeah.
100. So you got to get believe you have to roll a 100 for it to malfunction.
Yep, that's what happened to Leon or Clyde today when he
Yep.
was firing. Some really weird rolls in that combat scenario.
Man, I was one side or the other. Either I killed it or I was just not having it.
And it's a 12 gauge shotgun.
That shotgun messed that one person up. 15
Yeah.
damage. Holy.
I mean, you certainly avenged Jackson. You got all of the guys that killed him.
But
At
now
the
we
end.
gotta avenge Leon.
Well, we already
You
killed
guys got to
everybody.
attend Leon's funeral. It's happening.
Is
Ooh,
it?
no, did
Ooh,
Leon?
on a
Did Leon
boat.
have a? Who did Leon like have anybody in his life?
His darling daughter that he never got to see again.
I don't think that's canon. I don't think you didn't tell me that during character creation.
He created it later. It was between Peru and New York.
Well, I guess she'll never know her dad.
Yeah.
Instead, she'll know Norm.
Died in
Nor-
a back alley like a loser.
Oh,
Whoa.
says Norm.
Let some old guy punch him in the back of the head.
Should have got good.
Twice today, Norm tried to sneak up. Well, he succeeded on one of them and then failed trying to sneak up on a second person to do something from behind.
All right. Has everyone finished their skills?
Yes.
So
Almost.
Ruth gave us a little update on how she's looking. She beefed up some of her stuff.
Indeed.
Richard, I'm assuming you beefed up some of your stuff because you only had 3 skill checks that you succeeded in that
Yep.
time.
I sure did.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, I actually got all 3 successfully. Finally the 100s came in hand because I rolled another one, and then I
Nice.
rolled a 95, and I rolled a 50. So I
Nice.
increased my spot hidden by 1.
Yep.
So
Sounds
I
good.
increased medicine. It was a 75. It's now an 83. And
That'll come in
then
handy.
I increased my intimidate from a 75 to an 84.
Jesus. Wow. Norman, did you get any good skill increases?
Well, I got 2. I could roll for 3, and I got 2 of them. I increased my fighting brawl to 53, and I increased my spot hidden to 47 from 40.
Nice.
So it was decent.
All right. And how about you, Clyde?
My appraise went up by 2 points. My fast talk went up by 2 points to a total of 62. My firearms handgun didn't change, which is the one I wanted.
What's that at?
49.
That's rough.
So for how often I fire my gun, it's not great. However, my listen and my spot hidden went up by 10 each. So my listen is at 60 and my spot hidden is 66.
Nice. Good stuff. So, while you're on the boat, as we discussed earlier, you can use your time to do some research, do reading, like Clyde is going to. You can increase skills that you can increase any skill. So you can try and increase skills that you don't have any points in, or some that you already do have some points in. You can do it any skill you want, basically.
Well, they got me curious about cults, so I'd like to improve my occult skill by reading a book on cults.
Okay, so pretty easy enough. You pick up a book by a man named Jackson Elias.
I love Jackson Elias. Me and Jackson, I've come across this man in my research. He's a
Yes,
wonderful
well,
guy. I'd love to run into him again.
Oh, you won't.
What do you mean What do you mean I won't? He's a famous researcher.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a luck roll for me, Richard?
Okay. Luckily, I'm lucky. Like fucking ridiculous. Do I try to get under or above?
Under.
Well, I got a 51 and my luck is 85. So.
Okay. So you actually, the name of the book that you come across, it was published just 2 years ago in 1923. It's called The Hungry Dead. It exposes the modern day survival of a death cult in Peru that ritualistically had ties to like cannibalism in the highlands of Peru. And Jackson mentions a little bit how some of his friends and he were in Peru during the research. And it doesn't mention any explicit details, but it does mention some people that he that helped him with his research.
Wait. Did you guys know Jackson?
Yeah, he was a close personal friend of ours.
Me
We
too.
go way back.
And
This is
just like-
amazing.
and just like a lot of our close personal friends recently, he's been murdered.
Well, the good news is I'm estranged, so I'm gonna live a nice long life.
Like Richard's just like, well, it's a good thing I'm not friends with you idiots. Otherwise, I'd be dead already.
Yeah, give it time there.
Oh, I know you, Clyde. You're going to warm up to me like a nice warm biscuit with some tea.
Is this how everybody talks where we're going?
Well, I don't want to speak for Harrison over there, but possibly. Depends on where you go.
Yeah, I can't wait. Sounds great.
All right. So yes, if you spend your a good chunk of the voyage reading this book by Jackson, you'll get an increase in your occult.
Okay, that is my goal.
Okay. Clyde, you're going to continue reading Africa's Dark Sects.
Yes.
Ruth, what are you going to do?
Can I improve my sleight of hand?
Pickpocketing around the ship.
That's why I wasn't
Let me-
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain things because like Matt was like, I want to increase my fast talk. I was like, well, you can do that because fast talk is kind of like lying. So I would say if you're like playing poker a lot of the time on the ship, that would increase your fast talk. So I'm just trying to think what would increase your sleight of hand.
Card tricks to people.
Doing magician tricks.
Sherlock Holmes.
There's like a lot of ships at this time would have like small gymnasiums on them where you could like train some of your like more dexterous abilities. So I would allow it. I would allow you to improve your sleight of hand. And Norman, how about you?
Norman's gonna find odd jobs around the boat to try to like increase his mechanical repair and maybe electrical repair skills.
You have to pick one.
Oh. Let's go mechanical.
All right. Sounds good. So, I rolled for the voyage. The voyage takes a little bit longer than normal. It's going to be 8 days to get to Southampton or whatever city the main port is in England. Typically Liverpool or Southampton, but we'll go Southampton because I think it's a little bit closer to London. So, if you leave, so it was. Sorry, I need to get a calendar of 1925 to figure out where we're at date-wise.
Well, it was Monday, and then you said 3
It
days.
was. Yeah.
So that's
So
Thursday.
calendar.
Thursday,
Then
and then
8 days.
9 days from that would be Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to know the actual. So Jackson's funeral was Saturday the 17th. Leon died on Monday the 19th. You guys left on Thursday the 22nd. So 8 days. 8 days travel puts you at Friday the 30th. January 30th, 1925, which is a Friday. January 30th,
Fuck. Only a couple days away from the next Monday.
1925.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll the Monday that you went over.
The Monday we went over, Norm just
Yeah.
stayed
The
in
ship sunk.
Yeah.
We were actually on the Titanic. Norman drove it into the iceberg out of
I-
rage.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. So the
No, that sank
Titanic's
before
yeah,
World War One.
it sank 13 years ago. By this point, and you know where a lot of the bodies went to after they were recovered?
Peru.
Halifax.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The Halifax is death.
So Norman has firsthand experience with a lot of shitty things.
Actually, I was chartered to go help recover some of the dead bodies.
There you go. Makes sense.
That was actually
Hey.
the nearest ship, but I could only fit a few people on.
Hey, what? Sorry to interrupt. What book did Leon read that he found the potential lost city in Australia?
That was
Oh.
the Narcotic manuscripts.
Now we know nothing about it. We don't even have to go to
No,
Australia.
he told us.
Yeah, you guys talked about it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we
I'm
had
just-
that big
I'm-
discussion the last session.
I'm cleaning up my notes. So
God, I should be doing that, but I'm not. My notes are a fucking mess.
The nice thing is I get to start fresh because I know fuck all as Richard Mason.
nice.
So Richard Mason went first class. You guys went second class, right? So
Yeah.
you don't see much of each other at all.
I want to like
Just-
walk by with some of the rich friends and be like,
Oh
oh,
You're like on the promenades. Ah, look at the poor people down there.
oh no, I know some of those poor people.
Look at these
I-
poor people with their TVs on the wall.
I thought for sure that you guys were gonna get the first class tickets.
Nah.
Oh right, I can do the math for that now. So 30 times 8. Divided by 120 times.
At least Carlton didn't
Five.
die.
Yeah.
Right?
So it cost another $600 from the Hughes Fund to get all the tickets.
Thank you, Hughes Fund.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesse Hughes.
But one of the tickets went to waste because it was meant for Leon. It's just one of the empty bunks in someone's room. A constant reminder that your friend is dead.
Sad.
See, next time you're on an airplane and you say, "Awesome, I get the whole row to myself," you don't know what happened to those people before.
My God.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's such
Ooh.
a fucked up thought, Evan.
they
I
got
mean,
some
you're not
bad
wrong.
rolls on the way over.
So, just before we wrap up, I'm gonna do a few other things if that's cool with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
So, Clyde, Norman, and Ruth, as you're sitting in the dining room, and Harrison, I guess, as you're sitting in the dining room one night, a female voice pipes up from behind you, and she says, "Is this seat taken?" And you all look behind you, and it's Rebecca Schosenberg, the reporter from the
I
New
was
York
just
Times.
looking at that bitch's name in my notes. Do I know you?
Shit, do you know her?
Nope,
I don't think
I never
so.
met her.
It was Leon,
Leon,
and Harrison.
Leon and Harrison are the
It was
only ones
Leon-
that know her.
So Harrison's like, wonderful to see you again, my dear.
God
Right.
damn it, Harrison.
Right. I'm sorry, I only managed to give my condolences to a few of you at the funeral last week, but my name's Rebecca Schosenberg, and, well, I'm still with the New York Times, sort of, but I'm branching out into some investigative journalism. How are you all doing?
Fine.
We're doing all right. A little down in our spirits, but we're headed to London.
Excellent. Well, maybe I'll see you there. It's a big place, but always happy to see fellow New Yorkers across the pond. Anyways, it seems like you left Harlem at a good time. Seems there's a lot of trouble there these days.
Is there? We hadn't noticed.
Can I come join this conversation?
Watch yourself. Nah, you're in first class with your
Yeah,
rich friends.
yeah.
You know, fuck off.
You're eating the finest foods.
I want to come see my new friends.
It's the price you pay.
I don't think they're gonna
No.
allow you in there.
I'll pay them.
Like, sir, you're too good to go down this way.
I'll dissect them. Oh.
Well, anyways, it is so interesting running into all of you. I know I myself am happy to be getting out of New York, given everything that's happening in and around Harlem.
Would she notice Leon missing?
Oh, she probably notices that.
Yeah, you know, the world's full of danger, so you know, you just gotta be careful.
Even a mask can make you lose the feeling of in your legs, so you gotta watch.
I'll pretend to know what that means.
These Americans never know. So much think so much differently than us Canadians.
Well,
Hey,
it is so interesting running into all of you. But maybe we'll have dinner or drinks some other time while we're on the ship.
I'm just waiting for Harrison to speak up at that point.
I wish he was here because I forgot that he and Leon were the ones who talked to her. I kind of thought you all knew about her or had spoken to her at some point, but I don't know
I
what
think
he would.
I think we
Yeah.
told them about the reporter. I don't think we told them
Yeah.
her name.
Yeah.
No, we watched them butcher their interview.
Mhm.
Leon didn't butcher anything. Harrison fucking steamrolled in there and was like, "I'm taking this conversation."
Anyways, she kind of gets up and leaves and leaves the dining room. Actually,
What the hell
Sus.
is she doing following us?
I told you, Harrison, you fucking don't talk to nobody. You fucking
Think
keep that
she-
cock in your pants.
You think she noticed that Leon's not with us?
There's one of the only persons she talked to. I'm sure she noticed.
He's sick.
I mean, it's not like they can do anything to us in London. We're not in the States anymore. They
No,
can't.
I'm not.
persecute us.
I'm not worried about that, Norman. I'm worried about her following us.
Why?
Why? Well, she could get hurt, first off. And second off, we don't really need to broadcast what we're doing out to the world.
Isn't that the whole point of this? We're supposed to be revealing what this cult is doing so that it can be stopped.
Until we know more, we don't know anything.
We don't need a reporter echoing our every step.
Right.
Can I just like try to see if she's like she left the room, but like if she's like hanging around the corner, like is she listening in?
make a spot hidden check.
Uh-oh.
We need
We're
separate
talking about it.
That's a regular success.
Seems like she actually left.
Can I check that off now, or
Yeah, we're technically this is the beginning of a new chapter, so I'll allow it. All right. So we will consider that. We'll say you make it to England. I don't have anything else that I really want to do during the boat section of this. Originally, I had some big plans, but they didn't come to. They didn't really work out the way I had envisioned. So we'll
They
just
all-
cut straight to England.
all involved Leon?
Yeah, Leon was the protagonist of all those adventures.
Really, what's the point of even continuing the campaign if Leon's dead? All right.
Oh, wow.
So, I have to do some quick math. So Friday the 16th.
Peter, 2 + 3. Quick math.
Quick math.
5.
Wrong.
Oh, it was too quick.
So, at the end of the voyage, you have completed 2 out of the 6 weeks required to do a full study of Africa's dark sects, Clyde.
Nice.
Norman, mechanical repair is a skill that you already have some points invested in, right?
Oh yeah, I have 60 points.
So, you gain another 2 points. Ruth, is sleight of hand a skill that you have points invested in?
I
or
have
is it
no
new skill?
points. It's new skill.
You get 10 points
Oh,
into sleight of hand,
What?
and
Dang.
there's no way you've put occult any points into occult, right? You get 8 points into occult. All right. Clyde, you've packed up all of Leon's guns, right?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
it's not with me. It's kind of like in a trunk
Sure. Right.
on board.
Gotcha. All right. So eventually, I'm just going to make sure that I've got the right port of call here. Pretty sure it's Southampton. Yes, Southampton. So you guys make your way through customs. Would everybody make luck rolls for me, please?
Man, I used 10 luck this game.
dang.
I succeeded.
I failed.
I succeeded.
I also failed.
Okay.
Do you want to know by how much, or does it just a fail and pass?
Just fail and pass.
Okay, I succeeded then.
Okay. So those of you who succeeded, nothing happens. You get through customs, no problem. You show your passports. Richard, it's quite easy for you. You're wealthy. You're from here. No problems.
They know me.
Ruth and Norman, they check your bags as you go through customs. Ruth, it's a little bit weird when they're checking through your belongings because they find a wooden stick carved with Egyptian hieroglyphics and a pair of lion gloves. But there's nothing illegal, so it's like, all right, well, come on through. Welcome to jolly old England.
Well, thanks, boys.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Norman, they do search your belongings. You brought your shotgun with you, right?
Maybe.
It doesn't matter because at this point in time, British law, shotguns aren't considered firearms. So
Okay.
you don't need a permit to bring shotguns into England.
I got my shotgun. I got my machete. I got I got my
The
matches,
arsenal opens.
I got my my Harvard coffee cup. Never leave home without it.
Right, of course.
My chronometer,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Again, they're a little bit weirded out, more so by the machete, I think.
Couldn't bring
But
my harpoon
yeah,
with me. Sadly, that's still on me, Mary.
fair enough. So you get through no problem as well. And welcome to England, everybody. You are now on British soil.
It's never felt so good.
New
I'm
country,
home.
new us.
Wipe
Mhm.
away the dirt of America with all the pain that we suffered, and it's time to breathe in the fresh grass and soil of a clean England.
Sure.
If
Yeah,
only we
that's
had a
one way to say
local
it.
to help guide us around.
Oh, but you
We
do. You
do.
have two locals.
We have
Where
heard-
did you come from?
How was your journey across the sea? They didn't treat you too harshly in those second class seats, right?
It was
Two
actually quite
people.
nice.
How
I
was
got
it? That's
beat
good.
up every single night.
What?
I was beaten up every single night.
Do you need me to take a look at you? Is that what you're hinting
Norman, you can't beat yourself up in that way. All right.
Oh, also, since none of you have major wounds, you will regenerate health at 1 hit point per day. So you will all be at full hit points, I think, since
Dope.
you traveled 8 days.
Yes.
Feeling good there? Feeling better?
Yeah, feeling good.
feeling clean.
I was unsure what was going to happen there.
You got some new scars, but you are alive. You live to tell the tale.
at? Some of us live to tell the tale.
So as you all get to Southampton, you make your way to the train station, and it's quite easy to get a train into London if that's where your objective is. Where would you guys actually like to go?
I don't know. I'm
Eh,
just
eh,
along for.
It was London.
Yeah,
My large mansion.
we were supposed to go to London.
You were supposed to go
That's
to
a-
London, but where are you picking up the trail now that you're in England?
Maybe we can talk to the good doctor here and see where the Carlisle, why they stopped here. They stopped here to check out their doctor, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
Egyptologists.
Yes.
Sir Aubrey Penhew.
I think we're gonna follow that trail.
Yes.
Would I know him?
He was a Egyptologist with a PhD, so potentially you would have known him through academia. Make an education roll.
Oh, thank goodness I actually have. Alright, I succeeded. It was not a hard success, just a regular success.
Let me just pull up the information on Sir Aubrey and see if there is a particular university that he went to. Just so I can get all of my ducks in a row. Sir Aubrey Penhew. So he studied at Oxford, which is not in London. So I'm assuming that he learned at Oxford, which would be one of the larger universities at this time. Oxford is just to the west of London by a few hours. So it's possible to catch a train by there, but you would have potentially rolled in some similar circles. But you're not an Egyptologist; you're a medical doctor. so you probably wouldn't know too much about what he did.
But I'd at least know that he was studied at Oxford.
Yes,
All right.
especially if that's where you studied.
I actually haven't decided that. I was gonna go look on. I was gonna go look at medical universities because I want to go like be legit. So I want to go to like prestigious medical university in I guess the UK or Europe in general.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
Probably just Oxford.
Probably.
What else is there?
Yeah.
Cambridge.
Community college.
What'd you call me?
Cambridge, yeah. I mean, Cambridge is much further away from London.
You either go to Oxford, Cambridge, or to the bar.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or the military.
Well, let's just say I went to Oxford, but I wouldn't have really crossed a lot with him because I would have been purely medical field.
Probably not. But it would have been around the same time that you were studying, because he was he's a bit older than you. I think he's in his 50s. So he would have been at Oxford in the late 1800s, whereas you probably would have been there in the early 1900s. But when you're doing, graduate programs, there would definitely be some overlap between the two of you.
It does say here that, like currently, I guess it could have been different back then, but currently Oxford is one of the most prestigious medical schools in the UK.
I figured it probably was basically the most prestigious university in the world, as far as I know. So, yeah, that works for me.
Sir Aubrey Penhew, he studied over at Oxford while I was there. I don't really know what he did. I didn't really delve into that, but the name, he's fairly famous in whatever he did.
You know what? That helps out a lot, Richardson. Let's head to Oxford.
It's Richard Mason, not Richardson. Dr. Richard Mason.
Sorry, Roger.
Who you do I need an intelligence roll from somebody.
Sure.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll give. I want it from Richard.
No. All right.
Okay. That is again just a regular success.
You do know that Aubrey Penhew was well known in London because of his wealth and influence, and he was actually a knight. He was knighted by the Queen at some point. He was like a notable figure. So you know that he was part of something in London called the Penhew Foundation.
That does make sense.
Yes.
Now, if I remember, I'm really scratching my brain here, but I think there's a foundation. He was very well known in London. I mean, I would like to say I was known just as well, but he ran in different circles than I did. He was, if I recall, knighted by the Queen, and I believe there's a Penhew Foundation.
Would have been the king. The king at this point.
The king. And he was knighted by the king.
Yeah.
And I believe there's a Penhew Foundation. He was a very, very wealthy man. Oh, pretty much on the same caliber as I am, but yes, I do recall this. We could probably go. There'd be a location for the foundation, wouldn't there? The Penhew Foundation.
There is, yes.
All right. We could probably go visit the foundation itself and see if they have any information on Dr. Penhew, and see if we can find this gentleman that you guys are looking for.
Yeah, we might as well start there and then try to maybe get a contact. We can go to Oxford, like look for someone in particular that knew him.
Yeah, I agree.
And by all means, if we are here long enough, I would welcome all of you into my large home I have here in London.
Weren't you saying you do human experiments or something? I don't know if I want to go in your home.
Oh, I don't do that in my house. I have a separate building for that. I don't need it in my house.
All right, Robert.
As,
So-
as a reminder to everyone, uh, in the handout section, you did get a business card for the Penhue Foundation
Oh,
at some point. From one of the. It was in Jackson Elias's possession. It was one of the things you got from Juju House.
Juju House. Edwin
Good times.
Gavigan, 35 Tottenham Court Road, London,
Hell yeah.
West 1. And then there's some boats.
Always remember to keep an eye on that handout section. That's where a lot of your information for the mystery is going to come in handy. But with that, if there's nothing else anyone would like to do, it is creeping up on 10:30 here. So I think that's probably a good place to call it for now. That was a crazy episode, you guys.
A roller coaster like usual. Ugh.
Yeah. I was like, I kind of have to wrap up loose ends with this cult. But also I was like, oh, maybe it's better if they just go to England straight away. But I was like, oh, I planned this thing out. Let's just see what happens. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Wow.
Oh, the timing. The timing was beautiful.
The timing was incredible.
Sorry,
Honestly.
Leon. Someone had to die first, and I guess it was you.
Well,
Leon shakes his head from the grave.
I've never been in a campaign long enough for someone to actually die.
that's
I've
the
never
first.
seen it
That's the
happen.
first time I've killed one of my PCs as a game master.
Damn.
That's the first time I've done it, not including that little possession fiasco with Uthal.
Uthal got destroyed.
I don't count that because I let you live.
Plot armor.
Yeah,
Plot armor.
everyone got a little bit of plot armor at the beginning of that D&D campaign, but it's been rescinded since. So, with that, we are going to call it on this week's episode of Masks of Nyarlathotep. If you stuck around to watch with us, we really do appreciate it. I'm having a great time running this campaign. And next week, I believe we're doing another episode of Masks of Nyarlathotep instead of our usual Thursday stream because we're streaming the Video Game Awards the following week.
Indeed.
So we wanted to just kind of swap things around a little bit so we wouldn't be missing a Call of Cthulhu session. So we will see you all next week. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye, guys.
So long.
Bye.